Oh,
Hi, I'm Leona Swift Silver, full-time bard, part-time matchmaker. I was an orphan, so the story goes, found in a stable in Ilvinus by the local lord. Richard Kentigan raised me as part of his family. Well, sort of. I had a happy childhood, filled with songs and parties and everything else that goes with court life. I was content to spend the rest of my life there, perhaps even marry my childhood sweetheart Roman. But, unfortunately, fate had other plans. Lord Kentigan passed suddenly and unexpectedly. I was blamed for his death and no longer welcome in the place I called home. Shortly after, however, I made some new friends. These new friends became like family to me. A grumpy dad, a dear sister, and a kid brother who is very good at magic. We've traveled the country together, making new friends and some enemies along the way. As for me, I still love storytelling and singing love songs and planning my friends' weddings, with or without their knowledge. I'm a firm believer in happily ever afters, and I believe there's one waiting for each and every person I meet. Under the guiding light of Soren, I hope to keep my friends safe from whatever may come our way. Personally, all I want out of life is to love and be loved in return, and maybe, one day, find a happily ever after of my own.
Sup, Kesra? Why am I doing this? Fine, okay. I'm Kesra Stormbreaker. You wanna know about me? Here we go. I'm from a shitty little town in the middle of nowhere. I left as soon as possible for a bigger town, and then left that as soon as possible. I had every intention of joining the Imperial Army and having an illustrious military career, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Instead, I joined a mercenary group, and I did that for about, 10 years? Went a lot of places, saw a lot of things, broke a lot of faces, and then I made the biggest mistake of my life. We don't have to go there. Instead, we'll talk about the second biggest mistake of my life, joining these idiots. I keep them safe, most of the time, or at least I try. They drive me crazy all the time. It's great. I don't really have a choice either. Paylor said I had to, or the world was gonna end. I'm that peachy. I like beer, gold, and minding my own damn business. My special talents include blending in and otherwise being completely average. On purpose, usually. What else? I have a horse that talks to me in my brain. Yeah, apparently I'm a paladin or something. It's complicated. Am I done now? No? What else do you want me to say? Okay, fine. Look, I'm not that complicated. As long as I can keep these assholes alive, everything's fine.
My name is Deirdre Kelly, and I was born in a small village outside of Faybreach. My parents warned me to stay out of the forest, but even back then I was never very good at listening. That's where I met Ectiarn. When I was 17, a terrible explosion destroyed my home, and nearly destroyed me as well. Ectiarn saved me, taking me to his home in the Feywild. There, he took care of me. He became my protector, my mentor, and my warlock patron. He was also my first love. But I couldn't stay there with him forever. After 10 wonderful years, though only 2 had passed on the material plane, I was forced to flee the home I had come to know and love. I was lost, and I didn't know where to go. I found myself alone on a ship, and that's where I met Maudie. We traveled together for 2 weeks before coming across Leona and Kesra, and the rest is history. Or so I thought. It's never that simple, is it? I didn't quite realize that my patron had made a deal with the Queen of the Fae, staking his immortality on me and my choices. Choices that, I soon realized, had consequences. Despite my best intentions, Ectiarn succumbed to fatal wounds inflicted by the Mad Lich King, leaving me grieving, and without a patron. Enter the Whispered One. The god of secrets found me, and exploited a moment of weakness. The promise of Ectiarn's revival came at a terrible cost, one that I continue to pay, even to this day. Now, I must work to right my wrongs and protect my newfound family against this looming danger, and any other threat that arises.
I'm Camille, and I'm the Dungeon Master. What you need to know is that we are playing 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons in a world of my own creation called Sanmaria. We're using the Dawn War Pantheon, with a few special additions. You might recognize some Pathfinder flair, from the Oracle class to the Goddess Sarenrae. And you can find homebrewed monsters, items, and even entire races in this campaign. You might see me play a 5th member of the group, a young paladin named Ray. He met the party at the royal wedding of the first Lord Theo of Azmorin, and traveled with them for quite some time before they discovered he's actually the crowned prince of the Empire, and on a quest to save his endangered family, as the Empire is in the middle of a civil war. Underlying players to this open rebellion are being slowly revealed throughout the game, and the characters are choosing to remain neutral. For now. But these unlikely heroes face a much bigger threat. An insurmountable force threatens the prime material plane, taunting the characters from just beyond their horizon. At the same time, many factions work to their own ends, both for and against the party's personal objectives. The Divine Covenant seeks to protect the Primal Band, while the Silence claims to root out corruption at its core. The Cult of the Dragon Queen aims to raise their goddess from the Nine Hells, and the Assembly still remains a mystery. Even the gods on high mean to meddle in the lives of these fated four, to some unknowable end. These adventurers navigate trials from handling political intrigue to maintaining the balance of the cosmos, not to mention fighting their own personal demons. In a world where nothing is black or white, good or evil, Leona, Kesra, Deirdre, and Mondi must find a way to mark their own paths and claim their own destinies. Welcome to Open for Adventure.
I am so good at streaming. I have done this before. Hi! Welcome to the stream. We have not done this in two weeks. 2 weeks. This is our 41st session of Dungeons and Dragons. First, 41st, obviously, full-time. We have, for those of you who are just now joining us, we have plenty of one-shots, and we have a lot of character one-on-ones that are available on our YouTube channel. So, before we get into playing Dungeons and Dragons, I just have a couple of very quick announcements. The first one is just a reminder to come and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hold on, let me get this. Promote. Whatever. Our YouTube channel is linked down here at the bottom under archive. If you can, go check out our Patreon. It's amazing. We've got some really great content on there, especially some things that you wouldn't normally see. Each week I post a lore leak, which I will be doing either tonight or tomorrow, and that's for only $1 each month that you can get that. So the next thing that I want to talk about is actually brand new, and I'm really excited because we have a new emote. If you would like a sneak peek at it, come and join our Discord server. It is in the Discord server. And if you want to have it for the channel, we have a subscriber goal. This is the first time that we are doing this. The subscriber goal is when we reach 20 subscribers, we are releasing this Leona emote. And it's freaking adorable. Go into general chat and look at what was just posted. It's Heart Eyes Leona. It's incredible. We will be doing these for each of the cast members, and then there's also going to be one for me. So help us reach our little subscriber goal of 20 subscribers, and it can be yours as well. Also, come and join our Discord, even though my thing is not, my little stream deck is not working. Otherwise, I'm pushing the button and nothing is happening. It's fine. It's fine. So, I did the wrong one. Cool. That's great. I've never done this before ever.
I mean, it's
Why
only
was
like
the
we've had a
music-
2-week break or something.
Why is the music so loud?
I wasn't gonna say
Because
anything.
we need to feel it in our souls.
Apparently.
I mean, I was bebopping along, so.
I appreciate you. Awesome. Patreon sub goal. Am I forgetting anything? We were just at Gen Con. It was a good time. If you met us at Gen Con, please message us and be like, hey, I met you at Gen Con. And we'll be like, oh, that's so awesome.
We love you.
We love you. I might have more official news about something else very exciting to the stream next week, so stay tuned. Oh, yes, there is one more big announcement. Thank you, Mindy. So I have made some updates to the inspiration system.
God.
I updated the bits on everyone getting an auto crit and one person getting an auto crit. I also, for those of you who don't know, if you want to interact with the game, if you want to influence our players, you can spend 300 bits in the chat, share 300 bits, and give one player inspiration. You can spend 1,000 bits and give everybody inspiration. 1,500 is an auto crit for one player. 3,000 is an auto crit for all players. And from now on, one person per night can purchase a corruption point. And this corruption point can be used for anybody, including non-player characters, including guest players.
I just got a little nauseous.
Welcome back, please.
This corruption point, they stack. It's a whole system, but essentially each corruption point means that like the person becomes a little less good. The actual way that it's implemented is up to the player, largely. Like, the first level of corruption might be someone lies to the party, someone holds something back from the party, things that Kestra does on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But it can get much more serious than that as the corruption points begin to stack up. And the players can only get rid of corruption points once they have atoned for what they did while corrupted.
Good to know. I'll keep them all for the whole campaign. It's fine. I am legit nauseous, you guys, at the idea of these corruptions.
However,
again.
obviously,
Frick.
people talked about this on Twitter, and people are talking about doing it a lot and like kind of threatening us a little bit. So that's why we made it only one per session, because we are nervous. But I think this is a really fun way for some people to get involved, while also kind of, being a little bit not nice. So, gosh, that was a long intro. That was a long announcement reel. I'm so sorry, everybody. Now, last time on Dungeons and Dragons, last time on Open for Adventure, we played at Gen Con, and the party received a vision. Leona received a vision that their old adventuring party member, Mondi, was going to talk to his mom. And so they decided to go ahead and go to Raishar, which is the holy capital of the Empire, and essentially go and try and see if they could intercept him. They were able to meet Theophania Rimbringer, his mother, and they were able to see Mondi. And Mondi explained to them that he is only just trying to do what he thinks is right, and he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's got to do it. While Deirdre explained that even though Mondi does not want her in the Divine Covenant, this is what she thinks is best as well. And in a surprisingly non-confrontational moment, I wanted some blood. Mondi remains an ally of the party. Now, Ray's past came back to haunt him in the form of Iris Winters, an elf bard that he was in love with and asked to marry him a few years ago, who supposedly died 2 years before the campaign started. To everyone's surprise, she found him in Raishar and told him that there was a bounty out for him. That bounty actually came and found him and stabbed him in the chest with a very cursed dagger. This cursed dagger sunk into his chest, and Leona had to actually take her own dagger and stab his chest to get it out.
pry it out of his chest herself. It was pretty traumatic, especially considering in order to do that, Leona had to force a vision, which made her lose her voice for 4 days. And that's where we are going to pick up. Kate, if you're saying something, you're muted.
No, see, this was the problem at the live show, is that I make a lot of comments, but I'm muted, so it's fine. And at the live show, I was never muted, so everything, it's fine. It's cool. Also, people want to know how many bits it costs to make Kestra play nice.
About as many as it costs her for everyone else to play mean.
I would think more.
So, essentially, the players are in a tavern in Raishar, a very big, very popular city that is on the island of East Haven. And they're in this tavern. They have disposed of the bounty hunter, the bounty whatever person who stabbed Ray in the chest, who actually happened to be Iris's sister. And Iris, upon seeing this devastation, this what Leona was willing to do for Ray, has pulled herself back and is going to stay around until he wakes up, but is making herself scarce. If you would like to see some interactions during this time period between Iris, Ray, and Leona, stay tuned to our Patreon and become a Stolen Moments member, because those will be all there. Also, you can also read the entire history of Ray and Iris on the Patreon. At some point, Iris does even take Leona shopping and purchases for her a very special instrument. And so I will let you know that the next 5 days are going to be technically downtime. What would you all like to do during those next 5 days? Kesra, you're going to go fight at the temple, right? Temple of Court.
Yeah, at some point, even I'm done with alcohol.
Fair.
And, I'm sure there's a temple to what's his face, but it's fine. We don't have to talk about that. So
To Paylor?
sure. I'm gonna go work with the Acolytes Accord.
Okay. Deirdre, what do you do during these 5 days?
Well, initially I'm going to stay close to Ray just to kind of be on hand, but then after a day or two and I see he's just resting, I'm probably gonna go to the Temple of Ioun if it's open after what happened. And I want to do some research on the astral plane.
So as you return to the Temple of Ioun, you see that it is actually not open.
Okay.
So when they visited the Temple of Ioun to talk to the Athenia Runebringer, there was actually an invasion of devils on the temple, and you hear as you come nearer to the temple that 35 clerics of Ioun were killed.
Yikes.
5 of those being the clerics that kept the protection rites up.
Double yikes.
You also hear that there was an insider. That someone from the temple betrayed.
Great.
And so they are temporarily closed while they ascertain that nothing important was stolen, that they go through their inventory, while they clean up, while they repair the windows that were broken into. So it is currently, this is the first time the reason you hear all this is because some people are outside talking about it, and you overhear that this is the first time that this has happened in over 350 years.
Oh.
Yeah, the Temple of Ioun has never been closed.
Cool. Great. Awesome. I'm going to keep that info in my back pocket, and I'm instead going to try to find another place of learning, if there is one, and see if I can't find some information on the astral plane.
The astral plane. Why don't you make an investigation check to see how well you can find this other...
Investigation. 13.
It takes you some time, but eventually you do find there's actually a magic university. It is sponsored by the Temple of Ayun, and it is open. And they have a smaller library, and you are able to ask them for some information on the astral plane. What specifically are you looking for?
Kind of aspects of the astral plane. What, if any, dangers are there? Like how, I don't know. I'm nervous about getting too specific. I think that's mostly like what enemies exist in the astral plane, like what creatures are there, and again, generalities, what the aspects of it are.
Okay. So you are able to find out about how most people get to the astral plane. And the way that most people get to the astral plane is through the spell called astral projection. It's like, I knew it was really easy, but my brain said, fuck you. It's called astral projection. And through that, you are essentially, you lay on the prematerial plane with you or whoever is casting it, and you all transcend, leaving your bodies behind. They do not age, they do not need sleep or need food or water. They stay in stasis. And you are projected up to the astral plane, where movement is a matter of will. It's kind of a little bit like the ethereal plane that what Sentinel explained to you. There are beings that live there. You actually read of one monster who goes, and as you're sent up, you kind of have a cord, that your tether, that is a silvery cord, and it disappears about a foot behind you. You do read, however, about a monster that goes around snipping those cords and killing you.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you'd like to spend, how much time are you going to spend doing this?
I'll probably spend a day or two.
Okay. Then I will... okay. So you find that... oh gosh. There are those things that I was talking about are called astral dreadnoughts.
Cool.
You hear about specific types of dragons, other creatures, an entire race of humanoids that live there. It's a very complicated place that not a lot of people go to.
And then probably the other 2 days I would spend looking for information on resurrection rituals, specifically that call for blood.
Make an investigation check.
17.
You're talking about, like, okay, so you think that you might find this in the more arcane section, but this is actually in the more divine section. Resurrection and that kind of magic is technically necromancy. You know that, like, that most things that deal with life or death are necromancy, and that certain aspects of that are forbidden in the Empire. So this is essentially the restricted section. What was your roll again?
17.
Okay. You are able to find what meager section on necromancy that they have, and you find that most resurrections rituals for most situations require diamonds. That is the component for resurrecting people, creatures, things like that. As far as more complicated resurrection rituals, you do find that sometimes when you are resurrecting something that is more powerful or has been dead for a very long time, it does take sacrifice. For example, they list one of the previous attempts to raise Tiamat required an insane amount of gold as an offering to Tiamat, but in order for the ritual to work, it required an insane amount of sacrifice.
And so, in that sense, you can see that, yes, this is common.
Okay. Cool. Great. Okay. All right. And that's really all I wanted to do.
Leona, what are you doing?
Being quiet.
That's surprising. So for the first 4 days, you will not have a voice. What do you do during this time?
I think for the most part, I'm hovering around Ray. I'll go shopping with Iris at some point. I feel like there are pockets of time where I'm not keeping an eye on him, but I'm also very aware that he is not dying, but he is still not awake. That's stressing me out. I'm also, I think after the second day, I'm going to start to get a little nervous that my voice is never coming back. By the time we get to the fourth day, there's this. Yeah. So I'm probably trying to, stay positive, play Macarena, and,
Definitely sounded like you said Macarena.
that too. If I had been real clever, guys, I would have learned how to play that on the ocarina, but I didn't, and I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's fine. Ray also is showing almost no signs of waking up.
Like at all? Like at any point?
Yeah. He is basically comatose.
So at the third day, when I thought that things were going on, and I'm assuming I tried to convince Deirdre to try some more healing shenanigans because I can't right now.
How do you try to convince her to do that?
Charades.
Can you make a performance check for me at disadvantage? I just want to see what these hijinks look like.
Well, fortunately, it was the same roll. Unfortunately, it was a 4.
So it's like a 50?
Probably close to. I think it's a 15. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't have my character sheet pulled up. I'm sorry.
It's not like we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. No, it is not. Performance is not that high. 12.
Deirdre, you're a little confused at first.
Sparkles? Do you want me to get Kesra? You want me to put you to sleep?
Look at some paper.
Okay.
And I'll write it out.
Oh, okay, I was waiting for you to realize that you could write on paper.
This is more fun.
Fair.
So I will write her a little note saying, can you try to heal Ray? I feel like he should be awake, right?
Maybe, but his body suffered a terrible trauma. I'm not surprised he's not awake yet. But I'll try.
I try.
No luck.
Sorry.
The fourth day comes around, and Leona, when you wake up in the morning, you regain your voice.
Oh. Hello. Amy, it's me.
Kesra? Shidra?
Oh, that was nice while it lasted.
Oh, welcome back.
Nice to be back.
Mm.
Can I cast a message to... Can I cast sending?
Mm-hmm.
Is Ray still out?
Ray, try to talk to him.
Ray.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh. 21.
You see the tip of his pinky move a little bit.
Hold his hand.
Ray,
Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. You probably can't respond. But if you can hear me, just come back. Please. There are some things I need to tell you. Like I love you. But I need you to be awake. I feel like it will mean more if you're awake. So... whenever you're ready. And I'll just stare at him.
He doesn't wake.
Of course he doesn't. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. Can I just play my ocarina and be sad?
Yes, you can play your ocarina and be sad.
Okay.
What does it
Toot
sound like?
toot. Stop. Toot toot.
It sounds, guys. I've had this instrument for. I am not a Leona.
What does it sound like?
Sounds like that.
It's a Mindy original. I'm sorry.
It is. It is.
I'm really excited. It's all right.
One day I'll sing it with the words. Maybe. So I'll just play my ocarina. You know.
That evening, as you play the last few notes of the song, you feel him start to stir. Leona.
Oh, I'm just gonna give him a hug.
You see him shaking as if he can, like, it takes a considerable effort, but he does wrap his arms around you and embrace you.
I love you. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, but I'm glad that I get to tell you now.
I love you too. I always have. And I hope you know that I always will.
I'm really gonna give him a kiss and then I'm just gonna lay on top of him. like hugging him.
Yeah. Very good. That night, after she hears that he is awake, Iris does ask to speak with him privately. Do you honor that? Okay. Iris steps into the room with him. The rest of you step away. They're in there for a short period of time, and then she exits, and you see her wipe away some tears. And she gives you each a polite bow. I have a terrible French accent, you guys. My French accent is not good. I'm not gonna try. She just says, I have things I need to attend to in the Underdark, and I will find out who did this, and when I do, I will be back. It was so lovely to get to know each one of you, and I'm sorry for the trouble that I've caused. And when she says that, she looks directly at you, Leona. She kind of reaches for your hand and gives it a squeeze.
I'll squeeze it back.
Yeah. Well, au revoir.
If you need any help with anything, let us know.
No.
She just gives you a laugh and leaves.
No.
What?
Got enough shit going on, Sunshine. I imagine she could take care of herself.
Well, she probably can, but if she can't, then... Ezra,
Yeah?
What's your favorite color?
Garbage.
That's not right, is it?
About as right as every other color I've ever given you.
That's okay. Nope, that's it for now. Because I imagine we're going to leave pretty shortly after Ray's awake. Yes? Or are we going to wait a couple more days?
I will say, even though he is awake, he is not going anywhere.
Okay. So I would like to go shopping. I'll take Deirdre with me.
Okay.
Shepard can come, but
I'll sit and babysit. It's gonna be a good time for me. Can't guarantee the same for Ray. It's gonna be a good time for me.
you're going to babysit?
I am gonna babysit.
Oh, God.
What is it with the puns tonight?
Here we are again. We're rested and ready to go.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Anyway, y'all go off and shop, and then after y'all shop, I'll have a little conversation with Home Slice.
We'll start with you and Ray.
Oh no, I need some time to think. Fine.
Okay, then.
Fine. No, it's fine.
Then
We're already
go
here.
ahead, Leona and
no.
Deirdre.
We're already here.
I'm the Dungeon Master, and I say we're going to Leona and Deirdre.
Okay, so once we get like a little bit away from the tavern, just in case Kestra's like listening. She's not, but just in case. So, I've been trying to figure out what Kestra's favorite color is, and I don't think she knows what her favorite color is. So I have an idea.
Oh, okay, sure.
I think we should go get little pieces of like a quilt with all different colors, and then we'll just let her pick one.
I think that is a very solid idea. My one question is, will Kesra play along?
I mean, maybe.
You can't turn my own phrase back on me, Leona.
And yet here we are. We just have to get like a few scraps, and then every so often I'll just be like, Kesra, and then we'll see what her reaction is.
Okay.
We could actually ask words too. We could ask her if, sorry, I feel very relieved. It's been a very long 4 days, and I can talk again. I wasn't sure my voice was ever going to come back, and Ray is awake and not dying.
You've got 4 days of voice to make up for.
I do. So, maybe we could get some fabric? You don't know if we want a real quilt, but maybe like quilt pieces. Do places sell quilt pieces? Is that a thing?
I'm sure they have like samples or swatches.
Yes. Yes, that. We should get that.
Okay.
I'm gonna loop my arm with hers. As we walk down the street. Sounds good.
You're muted. Can't hear you.
Do you guys see what's going on in the chat right now?
Yes.
Holy cow.
Oh my gosh.
Did we just reach our goal?
I don't know, did we?
Because I'll release that emoji right now.
You're the only one that can check.
Yeah, you're the only one who knows.
You're the only one who knows.
That just made me really happy.
Samesies.
So while this is going on, yeah.
We
Yeah.
hit it?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Here we go. Let me go release it.
I want to use it because it's perfect.
I do. I want those hard eyes. Those good hard eyes.
What should we call it?
Hard eyes.
Hard eyes?
Leona Love.
Love.
AKA everything.
Yeah, AKA 24/7. All the things.
Oh, it
all
has
the
to get
time.
approved. I forgot.
Oh, it has to. Oh, man.
It's on the way, though.
It's on the way. So next week. I guess I should tell you that the next emoji that we're going to release is going to be... Who did we decide was next?
It's me.
It's Kesra.
Yeah.
Our sub goal is 35 subs.
Shuba. Find you a man who looks at you the way Leona looks at everything.
Bless
Big mood.
So, massive thanks to Mitch for being amazing, first of
Yeah.
all, and for coming to Gen Con. And
Yes.
a massive thanks to Blue Hoodie for being there for us at Gen Con. And Connor and Chris. It was
Stream
amazing.
Mom.
And Stream Mom, how could I forget about Stream Mom? She wasn't there for us, she was there with us.
She was
She saved our lives.
momming around.
Regardless, needless to say, we had an amazing time at Gen Con. So, on the 5th day, Ray's awake. He is able to sit up, but barely. And I'm sorry, I'm freaking out. It's hard for him to stay awake for more than 2 or 3 hours at a time. Eating meals is kind of a stretch. He's just, he's got like 4 levels of exhaustion, essentially. So each day he'll lose one of those levels of exhaustion. However, on the 7th day...
What happened to my conversation?
I'm so sorry, I totally spaced. Let's talk about it. Let's have that conversation between Ray. Let me change the image to not something so sappy. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, this song is called Ray of Hope.
What?
Shut the fuck up. So, Ray is just laying there. It's you sense that sometimes he gets bored
Oh, I'm
because
sure.
he can't do anything, but he's also doesn't have energy to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And you sense him like kind of doing like hand things to kind of keep himself occupied.
Hand things, huh?
Shut up! I knew as soon as I said it. As soon as I said it, you're gonna make it weird. Because I knew
It's
it was
okay
weird.
because Kestra's also gonna make it weird. Do I need to leave you alone? Like it's not like it's like you need to take care.
Kesra, I'm just fucking bored.
Ha. Sorry.
You think that this is funny?
I mean, so I keep thinking about a guy I knew. His name was Siegel, I think his name was Siegel, and he was like, he said he was human, but I swear to God he had to be part orc. He was just like 7 feet tall and like the beefiest. He was massive, and anytime anyone
I'm sorry, did you just say you had a friend named Siegel?
Siegel, yeah, not
Like
not seagull like
seagull?
the bird, no, Siegel. It's I think it was GEL at the end. I don't know. I didn't ask him how to spell his fucking
Is
name.
it like Beagle?
No,
But Seagull? Oh, I'm done. Keep talking.
the point is, the reason why I keep thinking of him is not because you are buff and brawny like Siegel was. It's because every time somebody tried to beat him at something, he would inevitably win and laugh at them and go, "You weak like kitten," and you are very weak like kitten right now.
That was the
all I can think
stupidest
of.
story I have ever heard in my entire life.
She's not bored though. Maybe you are now. Sober. That's about all I got.
I'm inspired.
Great.
Kesra, you have advantage, by the way, thanks to Cherry Kobold.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Good lord, somebody please save me from this.
Nope, all the people that care have left.
Wow.
I am not going to read you a book, so.
How's your horse?
You know, it's a good question. I imagine probably as bored as you are. Shouldn't really enjoy the stables very much.
You should
So
let her
you-
just wander like I do for Chester. Well, I guess I can't really let him wander in the city. Someone would probably try and take him, which
Yeah.
he's a summoned steed, so not really
you
going to
have-
work.
So you don't have conversations with Courage, like,
I can speak to Courage in my head and he'll follow orders.
but does he like converse with you?
In a way.
Chat?
It's not like a conversation between me and you, though.
Cool.
Why? Do you have that with...
I mean, I already told you that we are like, remember that very rapid set of revelations you got that one night when I had the whole curse. Yeah. Yeah. No. I have a lot of conversations.
Is red the only animal that you hear words from?
God, yes.
Okay,
That would
I
be,
was just
yeah,
checking
no,
on
no.
you.
Valid question. No. Yep. It's the only word brains I get from a creature.
Word brains.
Brain words. It's fine. I might be.
Brain words, that's better.
I may have prepped for this. It's fine.
I see.
Gamed, as it were. Because
That's...
I'm also super bored.
Yeah.
But it's my turn to babysit, so.
Babysit.
Mm-hmm. You want to play like rock, paper, scissors or something?
No.
Okay.
You mean scissors, shears, parchment?
What the
Boulder,
flip
parchment,
ever?
shears?
It's different. It's whatever. It's a regional thing.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah. So when are you gonna be able to, like, you know, walk and shit?
Pretty soon, I fucking hope. I'm so tired of this, but
I'm gonna give you 3 days before I carry you out of here like a sack of potatoes.
fair. I'm hoping to at least be able to walk with some sort of cane or something.
Yeah.
Never knew a 28-year-old who needed a cane, huh?
I mean, there's
I'm honestly just worried I'm not going to recover all of my strength.
that would suck.
You're telling me that's all I've got going for me. How else will I be able to protect Leona if I can't wield the sword?
Well, I was gonna make some disparaging comment about your look or your brains or something like that, but I can't.
Still pretty, don't worry. That's never going away.
All right. If you say so. Leona doesn't have very high standards, so I wouldn't like.
I'm sorry, what?
Leona is enamored by pretty much everything, so
It's not
I don't
like that. Whatever.
Okay, sure.
I'm glad Iris is gone.
She wasn't that bad.
She's not. I know it makes Leona uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And besides, she charmed Maudie.
Yeah, but it's low bar. It's low bar.
Fair. Anyway, I think I'm going to try to sleep.
Good luck. I'm gonna. I don't fucking know. Wait for them to get back, so
You
I
don't
can.
have to mind me. You can go.
That. Yeah. Can you even remotely, like?
No, I can't even sit up on myself right now.
Exactly.
But you know, if I get murdered in my own bed, I guess that's how it goes.
I feel like there would be a couple of people very, very upset with me, and I got enough people upset with me.
Fair. All right. Well.
So, I'm just gonna sit here and stare at you.
That's not weird. That's definitely going to put me at ease.
Sleep well.
Yeah, appreciate it. You don't know if he's sleeping or not, but he closes his eyes and he doesn't say anything else.
Oh gosh.
On the 7th day, there was rest. No, on the 7th day, you all are enjoying breakfast in the tavern together. Ray is down. He has this is like his one thing that he gets to do today is walk down and have disguise self and have breakfast, and by the time he gets back upstairs he's wiped for the rest of the day. You're all downstairs having breakfast. Ray's disguised as a young man with blonde hair, green eyes, kind of like imagine Dimitri from Fire Emblem. Kind of like floppy blonde hair. He's a good boy. So, this is the day that you actually see a familiar face walk into the tavern. You
especially Leona and Kesra, look up to see Soren Silvarian walking into the tavern. What do you do? Bray doesn't recognize him. Ray's never met this guy.
I'm
Soren!
gonna order another drink, please.
Soren!
Soren's gonna look around frantically and work his way over to their table.
Oh. I'm gonna be right back.
Ray's gonna lean over. Do you know him? He looks familiar, but... And sure enough,
Hello?
behind him is an adorable little fox with 2 tails.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah, I'm getting another heavy drink.
So before you can get up,
Damn it.
this fox has darted under the table and has put her head between your knees and is looking up at you from under the table. Her nose, like, yeah.
I don't suppose you have any alcohol. Yeah.
Hi.
I'll be right back. You could come. Sure. Joy, come on. And I'm gonna awkwardly push away from the table and like move around her. And I want to go get some whiskey.
Ray,
Because I had beer first, and it's not gonna be enough.
Ray leans over. Leona, should we get him a chair? Before he approaches.
Yes. I'll get up and I'll go get him a chair, and then I'll push the chair towards the table, and then I'll give him a hug. Sneak attack hug.
Soren will awkwardly put his arm around and kind of pat her. Lady Leona, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I appreciate the chair.
You going to sit with us?
It appears so, yes.
Perfect. I'll go and I'll sit back down.
Deirdre makes her way. Not Deirdre, I'm sorry. Q makes her way over in her vulpine form over to you, Deirdre, and puts her head on your lap. Hi.
Hi, Q. How are you?
Good now.
Give her scritches.
And she'll head over to Leona, put her head on your lap.
I want to give her another. I want to, like, not a full hug, because, like, but
You have to like lean down and get to her.
Yeah.
By the way, everybody is looking at you guys having this conversation. Like, there are several eyes on you from Kiyu, essentially. Like, why do you guys have a dog in here? But animal companions are not super uncommon, so it's just the fact that she has 2 tails that draws a little bit more attention.
She's potty trained. It's fine.
That's fair. She's pretty big.
She's a big girl. And she goes, Kiyu is like making her way under the table to each one, and she like peeks her head up from one side and she goes, "Someone's missing."
Yes. He's off doing other things.
What things? Where did he go?
On a quest to find himself. Yes, he wanted to discover more about his powers.
Aren't we all?
I'm not. I'm gonna sit back down.
You're being forced to.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
Is it?
Kiyu first comes back to Deirdre, and Deirdre, where are your hands? Are you eating, or are they in your lap?
I probably would have finished eating. Honestly, I'm probably keeping an eye. Like, if I know Leona is sitting next to Ray, I know she is. So I'm just going to sit on the other side and just kind of keep an eye on him, just to make sure, like, he doesn't get too tired or fall over or anything like that. Out.
You, let me roll for this. You feel something tug at your fingertips and your glove is taken off.
Ow.
Going to cover that hand with the other one.
And it's still under the table, so no one else really sees this, but Kiyu is.
I I look down at her.
That wasn't very kind.
She's got the glove in her mouth.
I would like it back, please.
She deposits it on your lap.
Thank you.
I'll put it back on. And then I'll bring my hands back above the table.
I knew it was you. She walks over to Ray.
I'm gonna get it from the table and follow Kesra.
Kestra's back at the table.
Back at the
she
table,
is.
unfortunately.
Cool. I'm gonna get up and go get a drink.
Yay! Drinking to hide our problems.
So, how are your... I believe last time we left, you were attending a wedding?
Was that...
The wedding was beautiful until
Oh,
Civil
God.
War broke out.
That was so long ago.
That does tend to ruin a wedding. Or really any situation.
I'm sorry, we haven't really been introduced. My name is Ray. He reaches out a feeble hand to you, essentially.
Soren will reach out his hand and take it firmly. But not like... You could tell he's pretty weak, so I'm not going to like squeeze it. But, you know. Yeah. Soren.
Pleasure. I met the group at the wedding, actually.
Ah.
I've been with them on and off since.
God, that was so long ago.
I know.
Honestly, I forgot all about it.
And how have things been since?
Exciting?
Oh? Exciting how?
I'm coming back with my drink just as he asks that.
Well, I can detect portals now.
Oh, can you?
I have visions now.
Oh.
I have the same sword.
Hey, Kestra, can I borrow it?
Nope.
Cool. We'll get Ray on that later then.
Yep. Now we know. It's fine.
It's a curse sword.
Just power. Yeah, it's cool.
It's fine.
A
It's not-
cursed
only-
sword.
Only had it for months without knowing. It's fine.
The way
What
you
is-
can tell is if you ask her if you want to borrow it, and if she tells you no, then she's been cursed.
Oh.
It's a sword of vengeance.
Yeah.
Hmm. Is that all?
That's all.
I mean, my armor technically was also cursed. That was pretty fun.
What about
Wow.
you? What have you been up to?
Oh. Well. Chasing portals?
Do they run away from you?
Well, apparently they're, devils running amok.
Chasing implies that something is running.
What kind of
Sometimes.
portals are you looking for?
There's devils, apparently.
What?
Oh no, devils.
You all
Yeah.
seem so very surprised about this.
Shocked.
Hmm.
Whatever will we do?
Oh no.
Which devils have you been running into?
Where?
Well, that depends. Which devils have you been running into?
We asked you first.
We ran into. Was it spine devils?
Big ones.
You run into everything at this point.
Big ones, small ones, some the size of your head.
They were
Don't
all bigger
worry.
than her head. I'm literally just gonna pull out my book and be like, and this one, and this one, and this one. We ran into 3 of these, and this one.
It's been a
Wow.
great time.
Been a very exciting adventure, or something.
Did you
It's-
hear what happened at Fieldcrest?
What happened to Fieldcrest?
Yes, you would know what happened at Fieldcrest. Essentially, it was immediately after Fieldcrest that your father told you where to find people. Fieldcrest, there was an incursion, and the group now taking on the title of fourth watch? No, third watch.
Third
Watch
watch
is what they're called now. Defended the town against a massive incursion of devils that were after the sun tree in the middle of the town.
I did. Yes.
Just now.
Just
So that was.
information.
That was fun.
I don't know if that's the word I would use to describe it, but that was a thing that we did.
You were there for this,
Yep.
Yep.
and you all survived.
Mm,
Here we are.
somehow. I'm pretty sure I died at least once.
You didn't die.
I mean, you were right next to me. I'm pretty sure we both, like, did it. At
Fell
least
unconscious, yes, as it happens.
once. Yeah.
Well,
A stupid pit fiend. What's its space? Abracadabra or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
abracadabra.
It was some long A name. I didn't pay enough attention. It's fine.
Right.
Yep. He's the only one that got away.
So, what brings you to Ishar?
Research. And we're going after my mother.
Oh. What type of research?
Oh, I'm doing research on the astral plane at the moment.
She's a horizon walker.
Oh, are you?
What?
You hear Kiyu from under the table.
Gazoon tight.
Soren's also horizon walker.
I am.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Oh, I'd like to get your input on some things if you don't mind. I feel like such a nerd adjusting my glasses.
That was super nerdy. I was just thinking. I would like your
How I
input,
adjust
please.
my glasses.
Your input, please.
That's Horizon Walkers. Gotta stick
nerd.
together.
It's funny because she's an intelligence-based ranger.
That's awesome. Well, how may I be of assistance?
Really, I'm just kind of I'm working on my abilities and I don't know as much about the portals and everything, but have you gone through them? I haven't gone through any.
Well, personally,
how
I
I
would
met
not
you.
like to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yes.
didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
Well, the devils, at least. I would not like to see the other side of those portals.
No.
For you, Q, that was different.
Do you know anything about the astral plane? Do you have any information as to what it looks like or what creatures are there? Or anything like that?
I have not traversed through the astral plane yet. I have
Oh,
not
maybe
needed
we
to.
should go there.
Oh, perhaps. Maybe one day.
Maybe.
Why do you want to go to the astral plane?
Interest. There are so many portals, and I've been practicing detecting them, and I've only found ones that lead to the 9 hells. But, the astral plane sounds interesting, and I've only ever been to the Feywild, so academic, mostly.
Make a deception check.
I mean,
It's the spirit.
I know. You said deception?
Mm-hmm.
17.
Soren, you hear Kiyu speak to you in your mind. She's lying.
Weird.
So why are you actually trying to get to the astral plane?
Ektiarn.
Oh,
Oh no.
Did Q tell you anything about Ektiarn recently?
I did.
about his death?
I'm going to
He walks away.
I'm going to lean forward.
I'm trying to bring him back.
How?
There's a ritual. And apparently, some of Ektiarn's blood exists in the astral plane. So I need to go get it.
That is a mighty ritual.
So I'm learning. It's just, I just need to do it. He needs to be brought back.
I'm not opposed to that. However, that is a mighty price to pay.
A worthy one, I think.
As long as you're prepared.
I'm getting there. It'll be some time yet, but I hope to be. I want to be.
And I'm actually going to get up from the table and find Q. And I want to tell her the same thing I just told Soren.
Kiyo's outside. She's sitting on the there's like a front, essentially it's like saloon style front patio with the place where you can hitch up your horses. And she's sitting on the far side, and you see her two tails are independently of each other flickering.
I will go and sit next to her.
It was an accident.
Was it?
Yes. Do you really think I would kill him on purpose?
He believed in you. We all did. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
I know. But I've realized my mistake. I realized it immediately. But I figured out a way that I can hopefully rectify it.
How?
For the reason I'm trying to go to the astral plane. Some of Ektiarn's blood is there. There's a ritual to bring him back.
Where did you get the ritual?
I haven't gotten the ritual, but
Where did you hear about it?
he's been chasing me.
Of course he has.
I was dying, or I think I was dying.
You were dying? Oh, that must have been hard.
I know everyone else was dying. I know the ramifications. But I decided to abandon that path. I am a horizon walker. You wouldn't be the first person who wouldn't forgive me for my decisions, and you more than likely won't be the last, but you deserve to know that I'm trying to make things right again. If for no one's sake, then for his. No one else's sake, but for his. Certainly not for mine.
I don't think any archfey was more beloved than Ektiarn. He never did anything wrong to anyone. Even when he could have. He wasn't like the rest. He didn't make deals. Not unless he had to.
You're right.
I loved him.
Sounds like you still do.
Well, he's gone now.
Not
for much longer if I have anything to say about it.
What if it's you or him?
Then him.
Promise? See, this is the problem. You say things without thinking about them.
No, my hesitation wasn't for that. I think it's because I would choose him in a heartbeat. I would always choose him. I would choose just about anyone over me. I would choose everyone over me. Always.
Well, you
Especially
chose
now.
someone else over him.
So I made that mistake. I paid for that again. I paid for that too.
Have
And I
you?
maybe
Paid
not
for it?
enough. Maybe not enough. Maybe never.
He was good. He was all that was good in the Feywild. And now he's gone. There's a gaping power struggle in the court. Oberon is beside himself. Tatiana can't console him. The Shadow Queen is taking over.
She's what?
The Unseelie Court. Without Eptirn there to fulfill his duties, the Seelie Court has fallen into disarray. The Feywild is at war.
You might have more insight than most people. And why did Tatiana make that deal with him?
She believed in you.
Then why did he? Someone obviously didn't believe. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made that deal. I'm paying for it, rightfully so. I made the problem happen. However,
It wasn't just the Feywild either. Something else. The Mad Lich King was stronger than anybody knew he would be, and he has the power to take down an Archfey. That's no one expected that. No one believed that possible.
well, I will always pay for. I'm going to pay for my mistake. I'm going to try and rectify my mistake. I'm going to try. But all I ask is that you, please,
That I what?
just please don't blame me for things I didn't know about. I'm already trying so hard to forgive myself. I already think myself unworthy of anything that I'm doing. Sarah and Ray apparently see something in me, though I don't know what that is. I'm working on it. But
I don't know what to tell you. You took something that was very important from me.
and I don't expect your forgiveness. I wanted you to know that I'm going to try and make things right. That's all I came out to tell you. I'm sorry. I'll leave.
You go back inside?
No.
Okay. When this conversation's happening, we'll go back to Leona. We'll go back to the Solarians and Ray.
Fuck. Oh, God.
So, why are you in Raisha?
Passing through.
And you just so happened to pick this exact bar in this gigantic, sprawling metropolis?
Soren.
Soren looks around. Seems like a nice place.
I'm gonna roll for mother frickin' insight, man.
I'm just
Would you like to ask me if you believe him?
Yes, please. May I do I don't believe him. What do I need to do to support this doubt that I have?
You can have your doubt. Soren.
I'm just gonna stare at him.
Yeah.
Do I believe him?
Do you believe him?
DM. May I please roll for insight?
Sure.
Thank you.
Soren, are you trying to hide this?
Not well.
Well, that's a good because I rolled a natural 20.
I'm just gonna keep staring at you until you tell me the truth.
I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm just gonna doubt you. This is a Gen Con dice. Very nice.
So why are you really here?
Why is it you think I am here?
I'm gonna look at Kessera.
My face actually is going to get very, very red. It's going to get very red. This is probably the first time you have ever seen me flustered in any way, actually.
Lady Kessera, are you all right?
No. No. Mm, mm, mm. Mm,
Soren, why are you here?
My question
Really, though.
stands. Why do you think I've come here?
I think I know why you're here, but I want to know what you think I think.
That doesn't make sense.
It does. So what do you think I think it is?
Well, I'm not sure.
It would be much easier if you just told us why you were here.
You seem to have a plan in mind already.
I never have a plan.
For shit's sake, just give me a headache. Like, I can't follow the word circles. It's happening right now.
Did somebody...
Tell
I
me
know.
you're here?
Yes!
Perhaps.
That means yes.
Sure, I came to find you.
Why?
Why
Just
not?
hi?
Just to say hello. Yeah.
I don't think that's true. But it is nice to see you and say hi.
God, jeez.
God, my face hurts from smiling like that.
How's Ray reacting to all these circling talks?
Poor Ray.
God, my drink's gone. I definitely chucked that shit. It's gone. I don't.
Hmm.
Those
Nothing.
weren't words.
No.
You were making a lot of sounds.
Yeah.
They're barely even sounds.
Yeah.
Are you feeling all right?
No.
She rarely is, though.
Perhaps you shouldn't drink so much.
No, believe it or not, this makes me feel better.
I doubt that.
No, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure this makes things better.
Well, whatever works for you then.
Deirdre, where are you going?
I think I'm just gonna wander, probably like to the Temple of Ayun or to the school and back.
Okay.
Lost in thought.
Okay.
Hi, Cass.
I was just gonna say, Q pads back in her vulpine form. Deirdre's gone.
Gone.
Where did she go?
Where?
I don't know. She walked away. I think she's fine.
You think? Is there a reason she would not be fine?
She killed Ectiarn, so that sounds like she wouldn't be fine to me.
Oversimplified, but
I'm not mad about it.
clearly.
I'll go follow her.
Thank
Only
you.
if you're going to be nice.
I mean, I was about to stand up, but you've already said so, so go ahead.
Kia, you're
Please.
pads back outside.
Please be nice. Please.
And just before she goes outside, you guys watch her go invisible.
Okay, bye.
Did I?
It's fine.
Okay.
She will be fine.
Sure.
Yes. And she will probably be nice, so.
Great.
So you are on a mission to find Deirdre's mother?
And you are on a mission to find us.
Success in one part.
I'm nauseous.
Probably all of the alcohol.
It's very distinctly not the alcohol.
It very much could be.
Part of it's probably the alcohol.
The amount of times I've actually had alcohol.
I did
is
not say all of it. I just said it could be contributing to the problem.
Definitely not.
So then your plan for the day?
This now.
Sitting in a tavern.
Yes.
Do you have plans?
I do not.
Oh.
Very exciting.
We are quite the exciting bunch. And your friend Ray here, how did you meet him?
I met them at the wedding, the royal wedding in Asmarin.
Mm.
Actually, that's not true.
Starstruck and followed us home.
Not exactly true. After the rehearsal dinner, when Leona was invited to come and play by the First Lord Theo, sorry, King Theo, as he is now wishing to be called, I was on my way back to my tavern, my inn, when I saw some thugs coming after them, particularly Maudie, and I intervened. And then I saw Leona again at the wedding. And the wedding was a bit of a disaster, and we decided to leave immediately. And I went with them for a short while. Traveled with them to Deirdre's hometown. Coincidentally, where I was going as well.
Coincidence.
Coincidentally. You look familiar. I feel as though I've seen you before.
Have you?
Yes.
Where might you have seen me before?
I don't know. I have a very good memory for faces, though. I don't suppose you've spent any time in the courts.
A bit.
Have you? Okay.
Really? I know that.
No, I think you remind me of someone. Oh.
I'm gonna go get another refill. I will be right back. And I'm gone. I'm up. I am at the bar.
Oh dear.
Oh. I didn't realize you were that Soren. I'm sorry, I've had a long few days.
That Soren, yes.
As in Xanalo's-san.
Yes.
As in... Right.
Right.
Are we all talking about the same thing?
I think so.
Oh, Kestra's away from the table, right?
Yeah.
So what we all know that you're my brother.
We're all aware, yes.
Oh, okay. Wait. You knew? You know? How long have you known?
Known what? That we were siblings.
Yes.
A while.
How long is a while?
Apparently longer than you have.
Who told you?
How long?
Who told me?
Yes.
Well, my father.
When?
Our father. I found out that you two were still alive. So, I followed along a trail. And then happened upon you before the wedding.
Did you know it was us? Kestra doesn't know, by the way. About me. She was about you.
Why doesn't she know about you?
Because it doesn't really matter. She's not going to care.
You think so?
Oh, I know.
I think she wouldn't care that you are her sister.
No.
No?
No.
Hmm.
Just make things more awkward. You saw how she was with you. She already doesn't talk to me.
Perhaps she would talk with family.
I don't know how much you've spoken with Dad, but evidence would indicate that is not the case.
That's fair.
So wait. Did you know? When you saw us, when you met us, did you know?
Did I know it was them then? Yeah. Yes.
Specifically, you asked
Right.
Andromeda Skyseeker if you found them, and she said yes.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say something?
What would you expect me to say?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, I'm your brother. Cool, welcome to the family. I don't know.
And then what? And then what would have happened?
I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have spent months believing that my family was somebody else.
Do you enjoy that family that you have?
I mean, they're nice. They're good people, but they're not my family, and I'm not their daughter.
Family doesn't necessarily mean blood.
Oh, I know that. But family does matter. Blood family matters.
It does. Our family is complicated.
You know, everything's complicated. Complicated messes can be very beautiful, though, so.
Sure.
So,
Kessler, how long do you stay at the bar?
Well, joke is, I have an entire drink at the bar, and then I come back with a second drink.
Okay, so they still have a little bit of time.
They got a little bit. I mean, I drink it pretty quickly, but I'm not like down. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all are good.
So, Dad told you where to find us. I know he's known. Maybe said some rude things to him before I knew you. And not that they were untrue.
That's fair. There are feelings about all of that, but that is a different story.
No, wait. It's the same story. It's just a different chapter.
Fair.
I'm a very good listener.
Perhaps another day.
So why are you here? I mean, you found us. Now
Yeah.
what?
Now what? You tell me.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm here.
But why?
How may I be of assistance for my sisters?
I'm gonna get up and give you a hug.
I will accept this hug a little more so than the first.
This is good.
You'll see Kestra was swinging to get off of the bar, sees the hug, swings back to the bar, and waits another 30 seconds.
I will let go at some point. I know not everybody wants me to hold on forever.
I'm coming back now.
Kestra makes her way back.
That did not settle well. Hi.
Shouldn't have had another one then.
No, I think it ain't more. It's fine.
This isn't awkward at all.
No, I have deliberately. Hi. I've kind of deliberately not thought about this.
Ray leans over to you, Leona, and says, I'm actually really tired. Do you mind if we go back upstairs?
Sure.
And you see really tired was an understatement. He is exhausted still.
It's fine. I'm
And
real strong.
he looks
Here we
like he waited a little bit too long to say something.
Oh no.
It's okay. I've got him. It's fine. It's God.
I'll help. I'll what?
Come here.
I've got you.
I know you do, love.
Yeah, I can I'll throw you over the shoulder like sack potatoes.
No.
Do you
No.
need help?
What do you want?
I was cursed a few days ago and am still struggling to recover. I'm afraid I don't have all of my strength back. Just yet.
It appears so.
What do you want, fancy pants?
And besides, there's something else you should probably know about me, too.
You should go upstairs.
We should go upstairs.
Are we all going upstairs?
Yes, we're all going upstairs because I cannot carry him. I lied. I cannot carry him by myself.
Leona, I weigh twice as much as you do.
I am strong and mighty.
And you are so strong, but it's a lot.
He is weak
I
like
have a loot that can make you levitate. That seems dangerous.
Ray throws an arm around Kestra's shoulder.
Do you want me to
No,
carry you?
let's just walk.
You sure? Battle style?
Mm-hmm,
I'm down for
let's
that.
go.
Stop it.
Right. Very, very grateful for the distraction from the topic that I was slowly preparing to just. I will.
Deirdre, do you think this is when you might be coming back in?
I think I'm actually gonna stay at the university and I'm gonna dig a little deeper into rituals and the astral plane.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Natural 20.
What's the total number?
Plus investigation, I think it's plus 3, 23.
Cool. Fun fact about natural 20 is if it's not an attack roll, it technically isn't a critical success. However, rule of cool says it is. Okay, we'll get back to you.
Okay. Up the stairs we go, 1 foot right after the other, and we're here.
As soon as you walk through the door, Soren, you see the disguise self falls, and it is. Before you see the 6'4", 200 pounds general commander of the army, Arreo, Crown Prince, Brigadier General Arreo Massier.
Soren will bow.
No, don't, please.
Sorry.
You know, actually, funny enough, you laugh, Castor, but that's technically how people are supposed to greet me.
I just want to look at your fancy pants.
I will take a step back and I will curtsy
Leona.
like a lady.
I would bow, but here, you know what? You're right. And I'm going to bow as I hold him.
He tumbles. Make a strength check.
No! Kesra!
Natural 18. It's fine.
You got him. He like starts to slip out of your grip, and you're in your head, you see him tumble to the ground.
It's fine. This is some good.
No!
Can I Kester, just put me down over there, please.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna lay him in the bed.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Soren, officially.
The pleasure is mine. So you left the wedding.
I was under disguise. I did. I left. Well, I wasn't actually very well disguised, but nobody recognizes me. Nobody was looking for me at the time.
At the time.
Yes. Because you are Xanalor's son and you are Casra's brother, I suppose I feel more comfortable telling you. Casra, shut up.
Say shit.
Why are you so weird?
Keep fucking talking. It's fine.
He just stares at you for a second. I was looking for my sister. She was entangled in a mess, and we found her, the group and I, believe it or not, in Deirdre's hometown. And she was in a tree. Yes, she was in a tree, regardless. Yes. So, I traveled with them for quite some time, and I left to return my command in the army when a man told me that my mother was a farce, is not my mother. That the imperial rule is a sham. And so I left, and now I am wanted. We are figuring out what to do about all of that.
Indeed.
Slowly but surely. But I've met your father.
He is quite the man.
He saved many lives in Fieldcrest.
I'm sure he did.
You look just like him too.
I will take that as a compliment.
Castra, why do you always make everything so awkward?
It's a talent I have cultivated over the years.
Is there anything you want to say to Soren?
You can do it! I believe in you.
Sup?
Sup. That's it. That's all you have.
I was not exaggerating when I said I was very pointedly not thinking about. It's hi.
Makes you feel better. She hasn't spoken to Xanalor.
Oh, has she not?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
You know.
I don't. That is why I asked.
Yeah, the whole whole dropping me off in the middle of nowhere with strangers and making me think that nobody wanted me for my entire life. That's I generally have a very large bone to pick with him. Haven't I don't I jet hello.
Hello.
Uh,
Sister.
oh god. I
Too soon?
I am generally just flummoxed, flabbergasted, generally hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
We've covered that one.
Yeah, that's about where everything I'm just I really don't know.
How did you find out? How about we start there?
A well told me.
A well?
Well, told everybody that was there at the time. Yep, we went to a well. I asked a question that I should not have asked, and I got the answer, I guess. Yeah, saw dear old dad and
Dear
mom
old and mom.
Yeah, saw both of them. And, I didn't put 2 and 2 together about you, but other people pay more attention than I do to general surroundings and information. Right. So I'm still...
It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. I keep wanting to say sorry, which is it's a weird feeling for me to begin with. But I don't know what you were expecting. I imagine this was probably not it. I just don't know. I don't know what.
Expecting.
Do I shake your hand? Do I give you a high five? Like what?
You don't have to give me anything. I expect you to be yourself and nothing more.
That's what you've been getting so far. So I don't know how much that goes for.
It goes for plenty.
Great.
Plus, it might be nice to have a drinking buddy.
That I can absolutely do. That I can absolutely do.
Perfect.
Yeah. Are we drinking to remember or are we drinking to forget?
Does it matter?
There's 2 totally different types of drinking.
I guess it depends on what you know.
Well, oh, not enough and more than I should.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. Do I call you bro? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that I have suddenly completely lost all knowledge of any familial anything normal people do with families. It's gone. Hi.
Again, we've covered this.
It's familiar territory. Yeah.
Maybe we should all get a drink.
Yes! God! Is he asleep yet? Is Ray asleep? Please.
Chris.
Yeah, no. Let's let Sleeping Beauty here go to get his. Yeah.
I'll give him a kiss on the cheek. And then
My face is still like bright red. Like just.
As you actually walk out, you hear. Does this mean that you know Leona's birthday?
It does.
What is it?
wait. Does Kestra hear this?
It is the 21st of Atlantis.
22nd of Elisis.
22nd of
Almost.
Atlantis? Oh,
Very
shit.
close. He's very close.
I spelled that name wrong.
You know what? I'm gonna roll to see if she was paying attention.
Isn't that
Odd.
during Midsummer? It's coming up in a few months. And then he falls asleep.
I'm looking at Kestra.
All right. Odd she was, evens she
Wait,
was.
did Ray said Leona's birthday?
Yes.
Correct.
We're trying to see. I'm
Kestra
rolling to
overheard and
see
is putting pieces together.
if Kessler is paying attention or if she is.
Alcohol.
Yeah. So odds she did, evens she didn't. It's a natural 1.
Odds she didn't. Odds she'd heard, yeah.
Yeah. Whiskey now.
Whiskey.
Deirdre, how long do you stay at the university? How many hours?
I try to stay overnight.
They'll kick you out at around 7
AM or PM?
p.m.
Cool. Then I'll make my way back, but they have to kick me out.
Yeah.
What did I get with a natural 20?
You and I will talk about that during the break, which we
Okay.
are actually going to go ahead and take right now. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and play our Patreon thing and then our intro, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Leona Swift Silver, full-time bard, part-time matchmaker. I was an orphan, so the story goes, found in a stable in Ilvinus by the local lord. Richard Kentigan raised me as part of his family. Well, sort of. I had a happy childhood, filled with songs and parties and everything else that goes with court life. I was content to spend the rest of my life there, perhaps even marry my childhood sweetheart Roman. But, unfortunately, fate had other plans. Lord Kentigan passed suddenly and unexpectedly. I was blamed for his death and no longer welcome in the place I called home. Shortly after, however, I made some new friends. These new friends became like family to me. A grumpy dad, a dear sister, and a kid brother who is very good at magic. We've traveled the country together, making new friends and some enemies along the way. As for me, I still love storytelling and singing love songs and planning my friends' weddings, with or without their knowledge. I'm a firm believer in happily ever afters, and I believe there's one waiting for each and every person I meet. Under the guiding light of Soren, I hope to keep my friends safe from whatever may come our way. Personally, all I want out of life is to love and be loved in return, and maybe, one day, find a happily ever after of my own.
Sup, Kesra? Why am I doing this? Fine, okay. I'm Kessler Stormbreaker. You wanna know about me? Here we go. I'm from a shitty little town in the middle of nowhere. I left as soon as possible for a bigger town, and then left that as soon as possible. I had every intention of joining the Imperial Army and having an illustrious military career, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Instead, I joined a mercenary group, and I did that for about, 10 years? Went a lot of places, saw a lot of things, broke a lot of faces, and then I made the biggest mistake of my life. We don't have to go there. Instead, we'll talk about the second biggest mistake of my life, joining these idiots. I keep them safe, most of the time, or at least I try. They drive me crazy all the time. It's great. I don't really have a choice either. Paylor said I had to, or the world was gonna end. I'm that peachy. I like beer, gold, and minding my own damn business. My special talents include blending in and otherwise being completely average. On purpose, usually. What else? I have a horse that talks to me in my brain. Yeah, apparently I'm a paladin or something. It's complicated. Am I done now? No? What else do you want me to say? Okay, fine. Look, I'm not that complicated. As long as I can keep these assholes alive, everything's fine.
My name is Deirdre Kelly, and I was born in a small village outside of Faybreach. My parents warned me to stay out of the forest, but even back then I was never very good at listening. That's where I met Ectiarn. When I was 17, a terrible explosion destroyed my home, and nearly destroyed me as well. Ectiarn saved me, taking me to his home in the Feywild. There, he took care of me. He became my protector, my mentor, and my warlock patron. He was also my first love. But I couldn't stay there with him forever. After 10 wonderful years, though only 2 had passed on the material plane, I was forced to flee the home I had come to know and love. I was lost, and I didn't know where to go. I found myself alone on a ship, and that's where I met Maudie. We traveled together for 2 weeks before coming across Leona and Kesra, and the rest is history. Or so I thought. It's never that simple, is it? I didn't quite realize that my patron had made a deal with the Queen of the Fae, staking his immortality on me and my choices. Choices that, I soon realized, had consequences. Despite my best intentions, Ectiarn succumbed to fatal wounds inflicted by the Mad Lich King, leaving me grieving, and without a patron. Enter the Whispered One. The god of secrets found me, and exploited a moment of weakness. The promise of Ectiarn's revival came at a terrible cost, one that I continue to pay, even to this day. Now, I must work to right my wrongs and protect my newfound family against this looming danger, and any other threat that arises.
I'm Camille, and I'm the Dungeon Master. What you need to know is that we are playing 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons in a world of my own creation called Sanmaria. We're using the Dawn War Pantheon, with a few special additions. You might recognize some Pathfinder flair, from the Oracle class to the Goddess Soren. And you can find homebrewed monsters, items, and even entire races in this campaign. You might see me play a 5th member of the group, a young paladin named Ray. He met the party at the royal wedding of the first Lord Theo of Azmorin, and traveled with them for quite some time before they discovered he's actually the crowned prince of the Empire, and on a quest to save his endangered family, as the Empire is in the middle of a civil war. Underlying players to this open rebellion are being slowly revealed throughout the game, and the characters are choosing to remain neutral. For now. But these unlikely heroes face a much bigger threat. An insurmountable force threatens the prime material plane, taunting the characters from just beyond their horizon. At the same time, many factions work to their own ends, both for and against the party's personal objectives. The Divine Covenant seeks to protect the Primal Ban, while the Silence claims to root out corruption at its core. The cult of the Dragon Queen aims to raise their goddess from the 9 hells, and the Assembly still remains a mystery. Even the gods on high mean to meddle in the lives of these fated 4, to some unknowable end. These adventurers navigate trials from handling political intrigue to maintaining the balance of the cosmos, not to mention fighting their own personal demons. In a world where nothing is black or white, good or evil, Leona, Kesra, Deirdre, and Mondi must find a way to mark their own paths and claim their own destinies. Welcome to Open for Adventure. Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high-quality Dungeons & Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off-camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Asmrin. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Insider Scoop is where things start to get serious. This gives you access to private live streams of me doing plot, setting, and encounter planning for the entire Open for Adventure universe, including the offline game that I run in the same realm. This might be me setting up for a big battle, or maybe coming up with some new non-player characters. Here's where you can interact with me directly and possibly influence not only the upcoming streams, but the entire setting as well. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our undying love. Hence the Warm Fuzzies. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please. The Lore Master. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, Open for Adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. So, go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality. We're back!
Hello.
Hi, friends.
Congrats
in case
on.
you haven't been paying attention to this awkward fest,
God.
Ooh, sorry, folks.
it's amazing.
My bad.
Nah, it's all Kesra.
Oh, wait, it's fine. You're being very, very chill about it. Very, very chill about it. She, however, is
Clearly more mature than neither of us.
So let's get back into it.
Okay.
Soren, Leona, Kesra, you're all up in the room with Rice, who is sleeping. Is there anything you'd like to accomplish before Deirdre gets back? That sounds like you're trying to hide something from her, but it's not.
Alcohol. I'm trying to hide my feelings.
Fair.
And no, that's a lie. I'm trying to hide the fact that I don't know what my feelings are, and I will be failing completely and totally. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
shit.
What?
Nothing. I forgot to tell Deirdre what she learned.
It's okay.
So drinks, I think. Are we going downstairs?
Yes.
To go back downstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Ray's amazing.
You're gonna leave him alone?
I don't know. Maybe I'll let Kesra and Soren have some time alone.
Okay.
I'll stay with Ray for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
So then to the bar.
Yes.
What is your drink of choice?
Whiskey. Lots and lots of whiskey. I'd say it's not you, but it's most definitely you, and I'm not quite sure how to, Sorry. Whiskey will make me better. It's fine.
You know, it won't.
I've been told that it does. So, I've been told that it does.
So, whiskey then.
Yeah.
I'll call over the barkeep.
By now he knows Kesra, and he just leaves her.
Yeah, I have a tab. It's extensive. I intend on making Ray pay for it. It's fine.
I'm making Ray pay for it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
To-
How?
Well,
Did-
first off,
Hmm.
it's got a lot of change in those fancy pants fizz. And secondly, he's the reason why we've been here for so long. So,
He has change in his fancy pants.
I call him fancy.
Realize who he is, correct?
I do. I started calling him fancy pants before I did, and it's just a cop out to call him anything else now. So
Hmm. And do cop outs make you feel better as well?
no, that's why I continue to call him fancy pants. Except for now. Now, this right in front of me, this beautiful brown ambrosia, this is a cop out. I will fully admit to that.
For what?
Because I have no idea what to do with you. Not like I have a blank space in my brain under the label brother. I don't
It's not blank anymore. That's
no,
me.
it's still really no, it's still really blank. It's like how it's not it's what I do, and I don't
Meh.
yeah, so I'm just gonna drink and hope that it fills itself in.
How, if you could wish for a way to fill in this space for brother, what would it be?
Don't know,
Why not?
because I haven't thought about the possibility of having a brother in a long time.
So then why does it matter?
I don't know. You're making it more. It's fine. Don't. I feel like I feel like there are expectations, and that's not your fault. You didn't. I feel like there are expectations
From who?
from myself. Fucking apparently.
Why?
I don't fucking know.
Because you are a Silvarian?
But I don't even know what that means.
To be honest, neither do I, and I grew up with that name.
Good. Good. Means we're on even territory.
Why would there be expectations on you? What has changed other than knowing you were birth parents?
Actually, you know what? A fucking lot has changed.
Oh?
a whole plethora of shit.
A whole plethora has changed since
Yeah.
you learned who your father was.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that
So
in-
the problem is I learned a lot of other things in addition to that fact, like all at once. And
That's fair.
it's just kind of been,
What did you learn?
oh, you know, things.
Things. I
Lots-
don't know
Lots
things.
of stuff. You don't know things? I thought
I
everybody
don't
knew
know
things.
these specific things in
All
which
right, these
we're
specific
referencing.
things. Okay, all right. Hang on. I'm gonna finish one cup and wave over the next one. No, I you know the ironic the weird shit was that I wanted a brother.
Did you?
Yeah,
Why?
so you could teach me how to beat people up. And show me how to
Oh,
do
I can
things.
teach you many ways.
I imagine I could teach you a couple ways myself now, but at the time, I wanted brother to show me how to do stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, can I show you? I know I pull out a gold from my
what?
pocket, a gold piece.
A gold? Yeah.
I know this magic trick where you put this gold piece between your fingers and then you hide it from sight, and then you can reach around somebody's head and move it to then make it appear.
Yeah.
Yes, I can show you how to do that. Would that count? Would that make it easier for you?
You know what? I think it would.
Did you already know how to do that?
I don't. I am not that no. No. I actually knew a guy that used to do that. Only he would give people silver pieces back.
Oh.
No. Oh.
Curious.
Yeah. Said he was an alchemist or something. He was just a crook. He would not show me how to do it though.
He wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
How rude of him.
Yep.
Well, I will teach you the ways of the one and only trick that I know.
Hey, one trick is better than no trick.
Perhaps.
No, definitely. I'd much rather be a one trick pony than a no trick pony. At that point,
I'm
you're just
sure
a pony.
you know tricks. What tricks do you know?
Most of them semi-violent. Sorry.
Oh my.
So at this point, Deirdre, you are leaving the library, and about 10 minutes after leaving the library, you hear the soft pad of feet behind you. Q doesn't say anything, but she just follows you.
I don't say anything to her. I'm going to head to the Temple of Soren.
Okay, it's open. This Temple of Soren is absolutely stunning. You've seen the Temple of Soren in Wolfcrest, and this looks very similar. They were built around the same time. Since Soren has been brought kind of back into the fold, this temple is new. The entire architecture is absolutely breathtaking. It's several hundred feet tall, so many stained glass windows, essentially telling her story of her part in the Dawn War, all she sacrificed, the Storm Wilds, and then now to her place as the goddess of redemption. And at the very, very center is a large fountain with her visage, her icon in the center. And there are pews, essentially they're like pews or places to kneel, all around it in circles.
Okay. I'm still ignoring Q.
Q does not go inside.
Okay. Well, then I will come inside and I feel less secure without Amy or Leonis there. So I'm going to be a little more formal. I'm going to sit in a pew. I'm just going to bow my head. And I know I need to forgive myself. And I'm working on it. But it is so hard. When I keep being reminded that maybe I'm not worth it. I keep thinking that maybe I'll trade my life for his. Maybe I am not only not worthy of forgiveness, maybe I'm not worthy of the life I was given. And I know it's not the best way to think. And I'm trying. But I just wish for strength, please. I'm so tired.
Make a wisdom check.
Wisdom. That is a 14.
Okay. As you sit there, and you, at this time of night, on this particular day, you are one of maybe 2 or 3 people in this temple, and it is well lit through torchlight. The sun has gone down. Somehow there's a strange glow, ethereal glow around the altar, around Zarenrae, her statue. And you feel heard. You feel as though you matter. But that there are still hard times ahead.
I wouldn't expect anything less at this point. Thank you. I'm not gonna try and lose Q, but I am going out a different door than the one I came in.
She's waiting for you.
Of course she is. I ignore her and I walk back to the tavern.
She walks about 2 full human step lengths behind and to the side of you.
You make it back to the tavern, and you see Soren and Kessera at the bar, sharing a drink.
Oh. Do you see any good spirits?
How long have we been here, DM? I would like to know how sloshed I should make my
About an
character.
hour and a half.
Oh no. Oh, okay. I'm still trying to figure out the coin thing, which is definitely not working at all because I am intoxicated.
Yeah, Soren is totally given up, like attempting to even show you. And it's just like, well done. Yes, you're getting closer every time you try. Please don't put that in my ear. That's not the same thing.
Soren, can you explain what's going on?
Sparkles! Where the fuck have you been?
Out.
Huh, I was thinking in. Yeah, no, yeah.
I went to the university to do some more studying.
Alright. He's boring, I don't care.
Did you find out anything useful?
Not particularly.
Even more boring.
I think I might have to go someplace more specific in order to find what I'm looking for. Or at least more information on exactly what I'm looking for. But it's a start.
A start is good.
Is this about the super sketchy thing that sounds super sketchy and is definitely not at all a bad idea?
Yes.
Super
I have
sketchy.
no idea what you're talking about, but yes.
Nope, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, Soren, just one more time. Why was Kestra putting a gold piece in your ear?
I was trying to show her a trick that I know.
I'm
where
learning.
You put a coin behind your hand, and then you can pretend to pull it out of somebody's ear. But she is just putting it into my ear.
I see.
It's not going well.
Hey, you know,
No.
I am.
Is it something like this? And I want to try to put my hand behind Kestra, cast light on my hand, and like try and pull like light out of Kestra's ear.
Make a sleight of hand check. While this is happening, Soren, you feel Kiyu bump your hand and like rub her head like against your calf. You can tell she's not happy. Like she's upset. She's in a kind of a dark place.
I will reach down and touch her.
What'd you roll?
Natural 20 plus 2, 22.
Wow, so many natural 20s tonight.
I don't know.
I know.
It's my new die. It has to be.
It's because they've been building up because I haven't played in a week.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. So yes, it works. Kessera, you super fall for it.
Is that
Just
what's
like
his?
that.
Did you just pull what's his face out of my head?
What's his face?
Shitlord, sun guy.
Oh, no.
And
Damn
I'll turn it off.
I was God. You had my hope. You had my hopes. God.
Sorry. I'm not quite that good.
I was really
Keep
excited
practicing.
for a second.
Sorry. I might get my ass kicked if I tried. And I'm not going to go against him. So,
Why not?
well, if you're not strong enough to go up against him, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Who exactly?
She's talking about Paylor.
Just because he stabbed me in the chest once.
You
Once.
stabbed me in the chest once.
That was your fault. You knew it was cursed. We talked about this. We talked. Sparkles?
Yeah?
You also knew what you were getting into when you fought that old man, huh?
I didn't know though. Nope. See that? No. I thought I was gonna get 1,000 gold because I was gonna kick some old guy's ass. I was wrong. I got stabbed in the chest instead, and now all of this.
Wait. 1,000 gold to fight an old man?
Yeah, I really should have looked a little more into it at the time, but I was broke and also bored, so I said, why
Or
not?
Drinking at the time?
I was not actually, thank you, sir. No. It was like
I think you were. You and Mondi. Yeah, I think so.
Was Chuckles there? That
Chuckles.
might be why I blocked it out.
Mondi.
It's I don't hate. It's fine. No, it's just because he keeps on cheating with the frickin' look, all right? A lot.
Okay.
Long story short. Yes, long story short, Kesra accepted a wager against an older gentleman because she overestimated her abilities. And
No.
got her ass kicked.
I can totally kick old guys' asses for the record.
And you didn't kick that one.
No, he was I almost did. I almost kicked his ass and then he stabbed me in the chest. I still have like scar shit from it. Look. And I do still have that, right, Dean?
The blackness has gone down, but you do have the scar.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big old. Yeah. Pretty sure I died.
Pretty sure you died.
Yeah.
She got better.
I fucking did get better, Sparkles. You're right. At what cost?
At what cost? Interesting. My sister beating up old men just to get stabbed in the chest by them.
He literally asked for it. Like, I'm not making this up. He literally said, hey, come fight me at dawn. And I said, hey, how about noon? I don't want to wake up at dawn. And we fought at noon and he got it's fine.
Perhaps you should have fought him at dawn.
I feel like because he wanted to fight me at dawn, I probably should not have fought him at dawn. You know? Yeah. Anyway, it's been an exciting time since I've met these jokers.
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah. The jokers or the exciting part?
Either. Take your pick.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway.
What was that?
I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you in a bit. I'll head upstairs. Actually, as I'm heading upstairs, Soren, don't let her drink anymore, please.
Hey.
Soren, she can't take her armor off after a certain point.
That's a lie. I just take my time.
Your pauldron was on your knee, Kesra. Good night.
They move around.
Good night, Kesra.
Fuck off.
I'm already
Perhaps
fucking off. Bye.
A good time to call it a night.
Yeah.
Leona, while you're up there for a few hours with Ray,
Got a great sister now. Congrats.
is there anything that you'd like to do?
I think, I don't know. I think I'm just kind of chilling, hanging out. Probably starting to doze off a little myself. I'll probably say a quick prayer, thanking Sarah and Ray that Ray's alive. I feel like there was a lot of that over the past 4 days. And also thanking her for bringing Soren back to us. And asking for something. She doesn't know what she needs to endure this with Kesra, but She knows that she needs something.
After a few hours, Ray does wake up, and the only sign that you have that he's woken up is you hear him say, 21... What did I say?
Alantis?
22.
22 Elysis. The month of high sun.
Of course it is.
Do I know what that means?
Elysis, just the word, means high sun. It's called, that's the other name for the month. It's midsummer.
I like summer.
It's a good time for you. Makes sense.
He's gonna play with his hair.
Is your brother going to tell me he's going to beat me up if I break your heart?
That is a question you would have to ask him.
Perhaps I should.
Just hoping that nobody else beats anyone else up. Although I'm hoping the alcohol helped. You know? Sort of super thrilled. She doesn't seem too terribly disappointed, just awkward.
It's probably how she would be if you told her about you.
Probably.
Hey. I love you.
I love you.
You are adorable.
You're very sleepy. Maybe you should go back to sleep.
No, I think tomorrow we should get a move on.
Are you sure you're ready?
Yes, I think I'm ready to be leaving here.
Okay.
Besides, maybe Soren can come with us to see Deirdre's mother.
Do you think he'd want to come?
I bet if you asked him, he would come with you. As a brother, I can say that he will follow anywhere you ask.
I feel like it's maybe a little different. Because,
It's not.
You knew Annalena.
It's not. He loves you. He's known you much longer than you've known him. If I remember correctly, he met you when you were born. Isn't that what you said?
Yes. It is. But just because, I don't know, I'm starting to sound like Kesra. I hope he comes with us.
You should ask. You should tell him that.
Should I tell him right now?
When he comes back up, sure.
Okay. Don't go right now. Okay. Halfway out of the bed. Oh, no, not yet. Okay.
Deirdre comes up the stairs.
Are you coming in the room? I mean, did we have one room or two?
Did
we all? I thought we all got a one room. Oh.
In this place, it's just one room.
I couldn't remember.
If it started out as 2, it ended up as 1.
Yes.
So.
Okay. Oh yeah, because we're not gonna let anybody sleep by themselves. Deidre.
Hi.
How was your day? You were gone for quite a while.
I just needed to do some research and needed to think.
Do I notice if something's off with Deirdre?
Do you?
Kate?
Yeah. She's not gonna bring it up, but she's not gonna lie to you if you ask.
Y'all don't have to ask me if you believe everything your party says. Like, if you as a player think that you don't believe them, you don't have to ask me.
Okay, Mom, thank you.
Okay.
Q reminded me of why this all happened in the first place. She was very kind to give me that reminder.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna go give Deirdre a hug, a long hug. And while I am hugging her, I'm going to just say, there's nothing that can be done about the past. You're taking the right steps forward, and that's what matters.
I know. But I just want it to matter more.
It will.
We'll see.
I promise you it will. Maybe not in the time that we would like it to happen, but it will.
If it works. If it works.
We'll find a way. Something we do, right?
Yes. But I think I've just realized the scope of what I'm doing. Do you know that over millennia, hundreds of gods have passed? Do you know how many have returned?
I know Soren has.
She's the only one. The only one. Ever.
So Exion will be the second. Someone has to be.
Someone has to be. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's at this point, because they were not far behind you, Deirdre, that Soren and Kestra and Kiyu do come up.
I will immediately stop talking.
I'm doing my best to prove that I am fully capable of both walking up the stairs by myself, walking into the room by myself, and then eventually taking out my armor.
And Kiyu does everything she can to make that as hard as possible.
It was very difficult anyway.
You only fall 3 times going up the stairs. And when you come in, she does a little, essentially that thing where they go between your legs, and as you're taking off your armor, and you fall face first.
Thinking annoying.
Is she invisible or is she perfectly visible?
Oh, perfectly visible.
You got that. You fucking shit got that pinched. Fucking, this is.
You're so funny when you're drunk.
Must you?
Yeah. This is fun. See, you're smiling. Kiyu transforms finally into her natural state, which is bipedal humanoid with 2 large red ears, long red hair that falls down to her waist, still 2 tails. This is not her natural form. Her other form is natural, and various bits covered by various leaves. If you'd like to see what she looks like, check out our Patreon.
Pretty sure I have a new dent because of you.
Do you want me to help you?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
I can be really helpful.
Nope.
She casts Druidcraft and makes a crown of flowers on your head. You're so pretty.
I keep trying to. It's going. It's slow going, but it's going.
It's okay to ask for help if
No, not I'm fine. And I'm gonna... It doesn't help that I'm sitting down. I did not stand back up after I fell over. Sleeping Beauty still sleeping.
Right here.
Oh, good. What up, Fancy Pants?
Same as yesterday.
Oh, no. Yesterday you were... No.
I was actually thinking that perhaps tomorrow we could leave.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Make our way back to our original mission. Deirdre, what do you think?
Sure. Do you feel up to moving for that long?
I can do it.
I want to test his reflexes.
Okay.
I'm going to throw a pillow at him.
Make an attack roll.
Please don't hit. I'm not aiming for his face. I'm not Kesra. I was more worried about hitting me.
Oh. Well, I didn't roll a natural one, so
Yeah.
yeah.
But I didn't roll well. Well, that's my problem. Attack roll.
I mean, you can add your dexterity to it.
Oh,
That's about it.
cool. That's still a 13.
He brushes
No,
it out.
sorry, 12. 12.
Nope.
12.
Brushes it out of the way.
Well done. Bravo. I can't get the thing.
Kia comes over and takes it off.
Nope. No, you're not allowed. No.
She kisses you on the cheek.
I almost fell off the stairs because no,
Fell off the stairs?
backwards.
I caught you.
Yeah, you're the reason why it almost happened.
No, it's because you're drunk.
And you
Love you too. Soren, are we staying here tonight?
Is that where you would like to stay?
Well, there's no more beds in here. So we need
sure.
another room.
We
I
can
need
find a
another
place.
room. I don't want to sleep on the floor.
Very well.
Okay.
I can see about getting us a room.
I'll get it. She runs downstairs in her current state.
It's going to get that room for free, I guarantee it.
It usually does.
she's exhausted. I've only seen her for the past what? It was 2 minutes, minute and a half in it.
You will get used to her.
Probably.
Maybe.
I'm sorry, wasn't she a fox?
Welcome to the party, Fancy Pants.
Yes.
She's from the Feywild.
Thought I was hallucinating. Cool.
It's fair. I did too the first, yeah. At least you weren't actively giving her ear scratches when she changed to a
Oh
person.
god.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
She seems to like you, Kesra.
Great. I'm going to bed.
So you are all off in the morning then?
Are we taking a boat? Are we taking a...
You're not drunk enough for airship travel, Kesra.
Ray nudges you, Leona.
At least have breakfast with us in the morning.
Ray nudges you again.
I shove his hand away.
Breakfast, of course.
Give me a minute.
We'll just sit here in the awkward silence until you figure it out.
It's my natural habitat.
Where is it that you are off to?
Guan Mall, right?
One more.
Into a mountain in the middle of the northern range up there above the.
It's probably about a 3-day travel from here.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.5.
Yeah.
Less if we take an airship.
Much less, yes.
Last time we took an airship, Casper got horrendously drunk, and I was in charge of cleaning up.
Well, now her brother is here to take care of her.
Don't hey.
Isn't that what older brothers are for, Soren?
Oh God, no. I mean, I'm going to bed now. Good night, everyone, and I'm going to roll over. I am in bed, covers, I am out of this conversation.
I send a message to Kesra. Of the colors I showed you today, which was your favorite? It's okay, I'll ask again tomorrow. Good night.
There were a lot.
No. It's fine.
You're muted, DM.
Ray whispers to Leona, why don't you go spend some time with Soren before bed?
I need to talk to Deirdre first.
Okay.
Can you distract Soren?
I can do that.
Okay, thanks. Feel great.
Soren.
I'll be back. Deirdre, come with me.
What?
Go.
You were hiding.
Super discreet.
I should tell you that I care a great deal. God, I care a great deal for Leona.
As do I.
Wow, now I'm the awkward one. Okay, good. She's sleeping. Okay. Yes, I love her very much.
Soren's gonna kind of... It's almost like a puzzling feeling that's coming over him. He doesn't really know how to take it. My sister. So what are your intentions?
I was honestly actually hoping to have this conversation. I too have a sister, as you know, I have two.
Yes.
I've been on the receiving end of this, or the giving end of this conversation a number of times. I don't know what my future holds. I don't know if there will be an empire left by the time this civil war is over. I don't know if I'll have a throne. I don't know. Perhaps we'll get my mother back and she'll rule for another 50 years, and perhaps she's already died. What Leona and I have is new for her. She was involved previously with a man, Roman Kentigern, who is despicable and did terrible things to her, modified her memory. He killed me.
He killed you.
He did. He took my life with a word. I'd never seen anything like it. Someone was there and intervened and raised me. That's not the point. The point is that no matter what path I go down, It doesn't matter because I want Leona there with me. I don't doubt that I will have to leave the party at some point. Perhaps it's to take back control of the army, to wage war against those who have started all of this. But Leona is my future. And I will happily give my life several times more over for her. One day, if she's willing, I will ask her to be my wife.
As long as you take care of her, of course yourself. A lot of people depend on you, you know.
I'm learning.
That's big for you to fill. And that's big for you to expect her to fill as well.
Yes. Which is why I would never want to do anything without her consent, and she would not be the first to leave me because she did not want that lifestyle. But her heart is incredible. I've never met any woman who can light up a room the way that she does. And she does it so gracefully and effortlessly. I don't doubt that she, if it comes to that, if I still have a place on the throne after all of this, that she would make the most incredible queen.
I have no doubt. She has always lit up a room. It was her way.
I do have to ask, do you know why Xanalor took her and her sister away?
Because of her mother.
Why?
She has her own agenda. And it wasn't safe for either of them.
But it was safe for you. Why weren't you taken?
Perhaps because I am not an heir?
That's interesting.
It's politics. As I'm sure you are aware.
I was about to say, I understand complicated relationships with your parents. The girls, Leona and Kesra have always spoken, well, mostly Leona, have always spoken very highly of you.
I hope it stays that way.
I have a good gut feeling about you. Besides, I see the way you look at them, you clearly care. And I know what it's like to have a sister that you would do anything for.
Always.
And she asked me to distract you while she spoke to Deirdre.
I figured as much.
Figure now is a good enough time to have this conversation. Your concerns about what a life with me would mean for her are valid. And if at any point she no longer consents, I hold no grudges. She is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen, and that is the most least interesting thing about her. She's got powers beyond her wildest daydreams, too. And I think we're just starting to see the surface of them. I don't know if she's told you, but she started having visions.
She mentioned.
She did not tell you what they take from her.
No.
Her voice. They take her voice when she forces them. But you and I know another oracle.
Yes.
And you've seen what forcing a vision does to her. And I'm worried. Because I think that between you and me, Leona is one of the more powerful oracles I've ever seen.
That's saying something.
It is.
Don't let it take too much from her.
As always, I trust her judgment for her own person. I will always respect her decisions, but I will do my best to be a counsel to her, as she is to me. But she could really use some brotherly advice. So, if you could stick around for a short while longer, especially while I am not at my full capacity, it would mean a great deal.
It would mean a great deal to me as well.
I'm glad that you and I understand one another.
As am I.
Deirdre and Leona. You're muted.
Sorry. So, I'm looking around. Do I see Kiyu anywhere? I don't know if I should.
Are you still in the room?
No, we left the room.
Q is nowhere to be found. Or make a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah.
26.
Yeah.
It was a natural 20, but...
Oh, okay.
26.
You can still tell me it was a natural 20. Q, you caught a glimpse of her, but it's like the moment you landed eyes on her, the moment you looked away, she was gone. She's a tricksy fey creature.
Seeing her is enough. I will cast message to Deirdre. How would you feel if Soren came with us to find your mother? It would mean
He's your brother. Why would I care if he came? He's more than welcome.
Another message. It would mean Kiyu would be coming.
Q was also more than welcome.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Do you want me to talk to Kiyu?
No. No. She has valid reasons for acting the way she is. Understandable reasons. And she's not doing or saying anything that I haven't already thought or said. So. I'm just gonna try to stay out of her way.
Just remember, Deirdre, we keep moving forward. Side by side. And if it gets to be too much or you change your mind, you can tell me.
It's been too much for a long time. All I can do now is cope. And, as you said, move forward. If I crumble under the weight, then that's what happens. If I don't, then that's what happens.
I'm not going to let you crumble under the weight, Deirdre. None of us are. You are far too loved for us to just stand by. It's a mess. It is. But all messes can be cleaned. Even this one.
Leona, do you know how much it takes for a unicorn to hate you? A being of pure good. You have to kill a god, apparently. I don't know if I ever told you about Larisine, the unicorn that I raised. And I was there at her birth. My best friend. For a decade. When Sentinel first showed up, he was riding Larisine. Larisine asked me what had happened, and I told her the truth. And she hasn't spoken to me since. Q is well within her rights to hate me. And if Q can hate me, if a unicorn can hate me, and what does that say for anyone else? What does it say about me?
Deirdre, it says that they're grieving. And that takes time too. It doesn't mean they're going to hate you forever. It doesn't mean that this is where we stay forever. It just means that they might need more time too. That's okay. If it's not good, it's not finished.
Leona, this isn't a story. This is not a chapter. I am not a character in a fairy tale. This is my life.
I didn't mean...
I know. I'm sorry. But you have to understand. This is not fiction. This is actually happening. This is not something where you can turn the page. There is no author sitting at a table.
You're the author. This is your story. You get to decide when chapters change. You get to decide when to turn the page.
Except I don't. I don't.
I don't get to decide if I'm ever forgiven. I don't get to decide if I can bring Ectiarn back. There is so little that I actually get to decide.
You get to decide to try. And that's what you're doing. And that matters. That means something.
Don't know how much it means, but it's something. I am trying so hard to forgive myself. That is what Soren asked of me. But it is so hard when we only met twice.
That's the thing. I only met you twice. Think about it.
Or my best friend of 10 years, Leona. I found more information on the ritual to resurrect Ectiarn. And I've got more information on the Feywild.
Okay.
It's a step. The Feywild is at war. Oberon's inconsolable, and Tatiana. The whole summer court's in chaos. And Mav, she's taking over. And it's my fault. It's my fault. The Feywild is at war, and it is my fault. Mine.
Very few things are one person's fault.
According to Q, Ectiarn was the only one keeping Mav at bay. And I'm inclined to believe her. Who serves in the court?
Please continue. Ectiarn made choices. Everyone makes choices. And yes, maybe you played a part in it, but this does not just fall on you.
But it feels like it is. Because I'm the only one who can fix it.
I'm gonna...
It's just easier to blame me.
I'm gonna give you a hug.
I'll give you a hug back.
Just because it's easier doesn't mean it's right. I know you're hurting, and I know you feel guilty, but we are going to get through this. I promise. Whatever that looks like, we're right here beside you.
Leona. The ritual calls for sacrifice.
What do you mean?
I can't find the specifics on the ritual that the Whispered One told me about, but I looked at a lot of similar rituals. All of them require sacrifice.
No.
All of them.
No. We'll figure something out.
Leona, this is the needs of the many versus the needs of the few. What choice? There is no choice.
There's always another choice. We just haven't found it yet. We will. We will. We'll figure this out.
I hope so. I'll just give her a hug.
Ray and Soren. Thank you, Kate. Your timing is impeccable, I'll tell you that.
Is it?
It
Why is
is.
this?
It is. Leona only just learned. It's my impression that Xanalor was not going to tell her.
I'm not surprised. Might have been easier that way.
He is a very enigmatic man. I find myself liking him and respecting him, but wondering at his choices.
Yes, I understand that.
I don't want her to get hurt. Any more than she already has. But I cannot protect her from that.
Few can.
Do you have any advice?
Of my father?
Or in general, honestly, at this point.
Well, I know this neat coin trick. Be true. It's the best you can do.
Soren, I know you don't know me very well, but the cornerstone of my personality is that I am a man of my word. Nothing else matters to me. And I don't expect you to take that on faith. I'll prove it to you.
I have no doubt.
Now, I hate to cut this conversation short, but I am actually about to fall asleep, sitting up right now. So I will wish you a good night.
Rest. I will go find Q and find out what mischief she has gotten herself into.
Very good. Good night.
Good night.
What's up, Mindy?
I will try to catch Soren at some point once Deirdre and I have had a moment to and prepare to go back in the room. I will try to catch Soren.
Yeah, you two cross paths. Deirdre, I'm assuming you go up to sleep. Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
So, I know you heard that we are planning on traveling. Deirdre's mom tomorrow, and I was wondering if maybe you would like to join us.
Join you on your trip.
I mean, yes. I mean, you don't have to. I understand you're probably very busy, but if you had some time in your schedule and it fit, it would be great to have some more friends around, and you and Kesra could get to know each other better. So it's just an option. I am throwing it out there. Yes, but you don't have to answer right now. You can answer in the morning. I know it might be a lot to think about, but I hope at least you will have breakfast with us. So you can tell me then, or you can tell me now if you know. But if you don't know, it's okay. You can tell me tomorrow.
I would love to join you. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a hug.
Soren is getting more used to this now. was a little more prepared for it.
Good job.
I will say, as an unbiased narrator, that Leona's hugs are quite incredible. She's practically perfected them.
I'm very good at the hugging.
Unbiased.
All of the hugs.
Soren is a terrible hugger.
That's okay. I'm good enough for both of us. We'll practice.
Perfect.
I will let him go and go back up to sleep.
Soren, almost as if she's read your mind, you hear as soon as Leona turns to leave and you turn to look for Kiyu.
Hello?
I got a room.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
It's upstairs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Perfect.
The two of you head upstairs to the penthouse.
Well, how
What
did
do you
you do I want to know?
No.
Very well.
I should probably tell you that I had a conversation with Deirdre.
And
I thought I would be okay. I thought I wouldn't be mad. But I look at her and I see his face. And I remember everything he did for her. And I remember everything he did for me. I never knew what it was like to miss someone before. I've never lost anyone. Everyone in the Feywild, they live forever. And he's never coming back.
we don't know that. But you also have to understand that this is hard for her too. They were connected. A different way, but connected nonetheless. And it's hard. And it's not going to get easier. It shouldn't. Missing someone, it's important. Having these feelings, it's a lot. And it's okay.
I loved him.
So did she. She still does, as do you. That doesn't change.
But I've loved him for hundreds of years. I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have no reason to apologize. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to miss him. It's okay to be upset.
I didn't think that I would be mad at her, though. And I'm trying not to be.
Sometimes it's easiest to lash out at someone else.
You have always been so wise, Horizon Walker.
Not always.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for talking with her.
Even though
I'm
I
sure
did a
that-
bad job.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, there is. I'll
I'll do better
Got it out there and you started it.
I'll do better tomorrow.
It's all we can ever do.
I love you, Soren.
And I love you.
Do you ever think back to when we met?
I do.
Do you wish you hadn't been in the Feywild that day?
Not nearly.
I didn't really give you much of a choice to hang out with me, did I?
Does that still matter?
Yeah. Can I?
I'm glad for it.
You know, I only started to hang out with you because I thought you could get me my third tail. But
How is that going for you?
it's not. I think maybe. I mean, those things take a long time. But I'm glad I'm here. I didn't know that I would care about you this much.
Well, perhaps I can still help you with that tail.
I'm glad you found them.
I am too.
You can't have better sisters than that, I think.
They are definitely great.
Are they like what you remember?
No,
No.
they're much larger. Much larger.
Well, yeah.
But their personalities are exactly the same.
Leona was just a baby, wasn't she?
Yes. She was.
I bet you missed her. Both of them.
I still do. It's still new.
You're doing a really good job.
It's hard. But, you know, I'm trying. Thank you for being here with me.
You're my best friend. There's
And
nowhere
you're-
else I could be.
Knowing you, there's plenty of places you could be.
Oh, I could be lots of places, but sometimes I am in a couple places at the same time just because of how crazy stuff works. But you know, I'm just teasing. I hope you can get some peace.
I hope you can.
Yeah, I got a long time to figure it out, though.
Well, not all of us do.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I hope you get some.
Are you okay going with them?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do better. We're gonna see.
We're going to see.
Are we going to see a dragon?
Is that what we're doing? Is
Did I
that
make
what
that
we
up?
agreed to?
Maybe. I thought I heard something about that. I might have been eavesdropping.
I appreciate you. You know.
Yeah, I know. Look, I make your life more interesting.
Oh. Yes. Yes, you do.
Okay, let's go to bed.
Let's.
All of you get a full night's rest. Go ahead and mark it off on your sheets, because I know you guys did a lot.
I actually hadn't healed from the last ordeal, so I actually got some hit points back.
There you go. So, you all get a full night's rest. You wake up in the morning feeling refreshed. Today is a new day. Ray wakes up feeling also a bit more lively. He only has like 2 levels of exhaustion now.
God. Great. Jeez. He'll be better by the time we get to Cornwall.
2 more sleeps. It's fine. Did I meet my brother yesterday?
Yep.
That was a thing.
I mean, technically, didn't you meet him a while ago?
Semantics.
I think he's going to travel with us to
Cornwall. Is that where we're going? Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Gotta at
Okay.
least stop in Cornwall. Get some
He
supplies.
might have changed his mind, but I think last night he said he would go with us.
Okay.
Did you ask him to go with you?
I put a bug in his ear, and
Was it a bugbear?
it was much smaller than a bugbear.
Bugbears can be very small, remember? Like this big.
In your hair?
What?
Forgetting about that fact.
No, we're not playing this game again. No.
I keep forgetting how small bugbears can be.
Tiny.
It was a okay, I'm getting out of bed. Diane.
Ray
No.
pulls you back in and then
Okay.
blows a raspberry on your face.
No.
Let's go get some breakfast and then be on our merry way.
Yes.
Are we taking an airship?
Isn't that the quickest way?
It is the quickest way.
Oh, could we? We could. No.
It's also quite expensive. I don't know how much money you all have. I mean, yes, in theory I have a lot of money, but with me currently, I only have a couple
What?
thousand gold.
We traded something.
Wait, no, hang on.
Like a song.
No, rewind the conversation like 5 words back. Well, more than that. How much? Only how much?
Haiku?
Just a couple thousand gold.
Esther, we have almost 2,000 gold ourselves.
We? Oh, okay. That's right.
I can tell you exactly how much we have, actually. We have 1,140 gold, 86 silver, and 73 copper.
That's oddly specific.
Yes, I'm very good with numbers.
Very good at counting.
I see that.
Well, hot damn.
If we don't take an airship, what would we just take a regular ship?
We would ride our horses to the port and then take a ferry and then ride up from Valzara up to Cornwall.
Have we been
It's
on a
not
ship?
that long of a
Have we been
no.
on a ship before?
On
Like
a water ship?
Yeah.
I think I remember Deirdre saying something that she's been on a ship like that before.
I met Mondi on a ship.
I haven't.
I've been on a few.
It's fun.
We should probably talk to Soren about this.
Motion
Probably.
sick. The thing that happens
I
to
don't think I get
Yes, seasickness.
Oh. Am I gonna get sick? I don't know if I want that.
It's not too long of a
I will say airship is much faster. Taking
Airship is also money.
I'm gonna have a moment of bravery and vote for the airship.
Do we have? Okay. Do we have the gold?
let me just do a quick calculation.
Can I vote with 2 hands for a regular ship?
I don't think that counts. It counts as one vote.
Unless you want to count Paylor.
So my 2 votes now.
I don't think those count towards either. So now we have 2 votes for the airship, and no votes for the ship.
2 solid votes for not possibly careening to our deaths. It's great.
You That is fraudulent voting. You can't do that. You only get one
You guys
vote.
forget the last time we got attacked by a dragon, and then the
And
two
we were
airships.
fine. You killed the dragon. It was great.
The two airships we saw before that collided and crashed into the
Well,
desert.
now they're crashed,
of
and
us.
now there's only one that's really doing anything. So we'll ride that one. It's perfect.
What
There's
was
less
the
threats in the sky now.
Well,
Less
how
dragons,
I think it
less
takes
airships.
to fix a ship. It's not done yet.
I wonder.
We would ride the same ship that we took here, right?
Not the same one because it was damaged, but maybe
Right.
maybe the captain can give us can give a different captain a recommendation for us, like a letter of recommendation.
Ooh, yes, let's do that.
Can we just like old-fashioned ship, water, waves, dolphins?
Let's talk to Soren and Q first.
Okay. Maybe Q is seasick. Airsick.
Maybe she gets seasick and we have to take an airship. That sucks.
Oh God. Fine. Let's talk to Soren.
Does anybody know which room they were staying in?
We can ask.
Okay.
Do you want to go downstairs and see if they're eating breakfast?
Wait, can I Oh, yeah, we can do that instead. Quest message, Soren. Soren.
Hi, Soren. It's Leona.
Leona. No, we can go down for breakfast first. We'll see if they're downstairs first. Hey there. They leave. What if they just left without saying anything?
It's
Are we
a
downstairs? Are we eating breakfast?
Sure.
They didn't leave.
We did not leave. We are downstairs.
Okay.
Q is in her humanoid form.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So like I was saying, we can just transport via plants.
What?
Oh,
Plants?
yeah.
Like a tree?
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah.
I not understand.
Wait, how?
So I find a large plant and I touch it and we walk through it and then we come out the other side.
That sounds very simple.
I feel like we're
Yeah.
missing some things.
Also feels very magical.
It is.
Walk through a
The
plant.
spell is called
I mean, we could just-
transport via plant.
I mean, we could just go via dead plant and be on a ship.
But this is instant.
Yeah, that'll take a lot longer and it will cost more money.
And this is free.
It's free.
We come out, well, we don't come out the other side of the plant because that would be silly. We come out the other side onto another plant, like a tree.
So where's this other plant gonna be?
Well, it's got to be somewhere that I've been before, but I've been to Quan Mall.
Okay. I think this is ideal.
yes, right. It saves us money, which I know you'll like.
Sure.
All the money saved.
Yeah.
And time.
Plus.
Which time is money. So more money.
Yes, it's free. I've got I'm still, walking through a plant, coming out another. That's, because I'm so fluent in all things magical.
Or we can take an airship.
No,
But that's expensive.
I would vote no on the airship.
So maybe a plant would be better.
Sure,
Yay, we come to an agreement.
Consensus.
Huh?
Plant it is.
Agree to go on the plant. Perfect. Let's eat breakfast.
Mm.
Okay.
Q is chomping into her pancakes. She eats like 20 of them.
Feel like I've been bamboozled.
I'll go get Kesra a bottle of whiskey.
I will give Kester my bacon.
Feeling awful generous today. Why, yeah, all right.
I usually give you my bacon.
Yeah, but usually I like the bacon first.
Do you? Oh. You're right.
All right, fine. Yeah, bacon.
All the bacon.
You should try the whiskey and the bacon together. They're both pretty smoky. I bet it tastes pretty good.
It does, in fact, I've done. You are not wrong.
I thought I'd invented something, but it sounds like you invented it before me.
I mean,
Whiskey and everything.
yeah. And then also bacon and everything.
It's a given.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we eat?
Are those bacon pancakes?
No, but they will be next time.
Good to know.
Make a bacon pancakes.
Take some bacon and you put it in a pancake.
You've seen that play too.
Yes.
It's a Feywild play.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
It's the story of Jacob and Finnegan.
Yeah. Okay, so after we eat breakfast, we just gotta go find a big tree.
Oh, that should be easy enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Nope, we're going, Kesra.
No, I'm just thinking about the lack of large green foliage in the desert.
I'm really good at finding plants.
Like a weird.
She's practically made of them, Kesra. Just go with it.
That is true.
It's true. She knows her way around.
Okay.
Let's trust the cue.
After you all have breakfast, pack up your belongings, pay for your rooms. Go ahead and mark 3 gold off of your.
I paid Kesra's tab because
Which
I know
is
she
10
has-
gold.
No, that's in Ray's name. Thank you.
Ray will pay it. It does not take you all long to make your way out of the city, out of Raishar, the sprawling metropolis, and to your back. Q actually leads you northwest out of the city, and where you can see there's a smallish forested area of pines, and she finds a pine tree big enough for you all to walk through.
That's an old ass pine tree.
Very old.
Slightly terrifying, but very exciting.
Okay, it's really easy, except when I touch it, you only have 6 seconds to go through, so you better be quick about it.
We all have to go. Okay, all right.
You all go one at a time. You run through.
Okay. Ready.
This isn't gonna end into like a pit or something, right?
I mean, probably not.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay.
Who wants to go first? Let's get a marching order.
I can go first.
Oh, okay.
I'll go after Leona.
Fancy
Would it be
pants.
all right if I went first, just to make sure
The coast is
other
clear?
side is clear? Yes.
Yeah.
Can the horses fit through this tree, TM?
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine.
I mean, we can re-summon them. It'll be fine if necessary. But all right.
Yeah.
I'll go second.
I'll be behind Fancy Pants. He might need a
Ray's-
solid
Yeah.
shove. to
And
get
I'll
him.
go in last.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready?
Ready? Steady?
Oh no.
Go! And she touches the tree, and it just a bursting light comes from it, taking up basically all of your vision, and you charge through.
I basically lift Ray up by the armpits and like toss him into the tree.
He was not expecting that.
I'm really worried that he's not gonna make it through in time, so I just like toss him.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm following immediately after.
You know how adults like yeet kids onto pillows?
So, Soren, you get through. Make a perception check for me really quick.
Shit.
No perception checks.
19.
Okay, great. You see that you are in the mountain. It is much colder here, even though it is the desert technically. You're in the mountain. You have come out of a giant
tree that the DM can't think of the specific species of.
Variation.
Wow, he'll let me do this. And you look around, and as you start to take in your surroundings, everybody starts to come in after you. Come in like pile behind you. Ray, you notice. So you're on an incline. It's pretty steep. It's like this. Ray comes out, and you guys are coming out this way, like towards the down. Ray comes out, and because he had been shoved, his center of balance is off, and he actually starts to tumble down the mountain.
Can we catch him?
Leona, you can come out and you can try.
Yeah.
It was after Leona. I assumed that it was Soren and then
Leona, Deirdre, Ray,
Kesra, Q. So they would already be out.
So is he rolling into us?
Yep. Like a bowling ball.
Yay! Domino effect. Great. Oh no.
I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
I am very helpful. Dang
it, Kesra! God bless America. Wait, do we get bonuses for Ray?
Sure.
Technically.
19.
You're good. You're able to right yourself pretty quickly.
15.
You also are able to right yourself very quickly.
I'm trying to grab Ray too.
Okay,
So
make
I-
a strength check.
Ten?
You stop him. You stop him from continuing to roll, but that's about it.
Okay, I'll take it. All those natural 20s I rolled. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
No!
You're gonna take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, and you're gonna fall 30 feet further.
No, Deirdre! Deirdre! No!
Me and Q come through the tree to just pandemonium.
Oh dear!
Once Ray stops, can I run after Deirdre?
Yes.
Is she slowing down?
Oh yeah, she slows down and comes to a stop.
Okay. You okay? Yeah? What was that? I don't know. Casserole? Back at casserole?
Huh.
What happened?
We're on a mountain. That's what happened.
Ray, are you okay?
Yeah. Fine. Everyone else alright?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You all did very well considering that was your first time.
Is it always like
It's
that?
easier.
It does.
That's good to know. I'm gonna try to help Deirdre and then Ray to their feet.
As
So
you
where are we?
You look around and you are on a mountain.
Oh,
You can see the sprawling city of Quan Mall. Only because you are so high up, you can kind of see it like as if you're from an airplane pretty far. It's pretty far out, maybe like a day's travel. But you are in the mountain range.
Do I know vaguely where?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Did you see the vision? You saw the vision of where?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah,
you would know
everyone.
that you're pretty close.
Okay. I just know of the area, the actual like desert area, so that would help me figure out which direction we needed to go in to get
Yeah.
to where we gotta go.
Yeah, it's pretty easy for you to figure that out. Unfortunately,
Oh.
you start to hear and out from a boulder appears many sets of hands, claws with black filed nails, And out from behind the boulder appears a beast that has, it's not a beast, actually, a creature that has many heads, all different varieties. The skin is pale gray with blue ripped patches. You see wraps of leather of varying sources wrapped around its arms. Let's just see.
Like to return
It's
this.
essentially as if a slab of okay. Basically, it looks as if it has been grafted from many different kinds of things that have died over the years. Let me get a I'll either take a history check or a nature check for this. If anybody wants to roll.
I'll do nature.
I'll do history.
History check 24.
I can do history as well.
Okay.
History 15.
Nature 14.
23 history.
Okay. Soren, I'd say the DC for you is a little bit lower. You know this is a dire troll. Dire trolls increase their... So, trolls kill and eat almost anything, including, in rare cases, other trolls. The cannibalism has the effect of causing the troll to grow unusually large in size. So these dire trolls crave more and more troll flesh to fuel their continued growth. Essentially, they also increase their size by grafting flesh and organs onto themselves. They, when a slab of quivering troll flesh is bound against a fresh wound on the dire troll, its regenerative capacity incorporates the new mass onto its own musculature. Even more horrifying are the multiple arms, eyes, claws, and other organs that a dire troll tears from its victims and grafts onto itself.
So it's both Frankenstein and the monster. Excellent.
Yes, I'm actually going to post a picture of it in the Discord.
No thanks.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to post a picture of it. And it has seen you all, and it lets out a terrifying cry of, hey,
No.
look at this meal I just found.
I don't like that.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
No!
Great.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
It's fine. It's fine. We
Cool.
all gonna die. Great. It's fine.
Marvelous.
Luckily, you will have Soren with you next week.
That is yay!
Leah's
Thank
joining
God.
us. And we'll see how Ray does. Because he did not get his days of travel.
Shit. Gonna be hanging out back here with me.
Poor guy.
First of all, thanks everyone for helping us reach our subscriber goal.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
amazing.
So good.
Next week, we will for sure have the Deirdre emote will be approved and go through the whole process.
Or Leona.
Leona. And then next week, we will go through the process of releasing Kesra, as our sub goal will be 35. This is because, so the reason we're having the sub goal is because we want to release all 3 characters, and we only have 2 more emote slots. And so the third emote will be, our subscriber goal will be 50, because that's when we get our next emote slot. So it's not just like to make money, it's just because we want to release more emotes. We want to release all 3. And also, I will be releasing an emote of me for anyone who subscribes on the $9.99, the second tier. So thank you to everybody who watched and hung out, and we will see you next week. Let's go ahead and do a sign off. We will save our guests for last. Do you want to start us off, Leona?
Hi. I'm Leona. Oh, I'm Mindy. I played Leona. You can find me on Twitter at MKAY1713. Yeah. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Catherine?
Oh, hi. I am Kate. You can find me on Twitter and everywhere else important at Very Pale Ale. I play Kestra and I'm happy to be playing again. I'm really excited.
Hi, I'm also Kate this time. This time. And I play Deirdre, and you can find me on Twitch at Kate's D8s. You can find me on Twitter, Kate's D8s. Y'all, it's been a long day. You can find me on Twitch and Discord at Kate's and D8s. And I play my girl Deirdre. I think I already said that, but it's fine.
It's fine.
Feel like that sometimes.
Good
And
too.
Lee. Feel free to
Hi.
plug anything that you want.
Okay, I'm Lee. You can find me on Twitter at _GMLee. You can also find me on mageproductions.com or at mage_podcast. We do a bunch of tabletop stuff, and we've got some really cool, fun new project coming out in 2 months, and it's going to be fantastic, and I'm excited for it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's it.
And you played Soren.
And I play Soren, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I
Who I
didn't
played
describe you. We gotta get you a picture.
Almost a year ago.
Lee was our very first guest player ever. And now he's
Was
back.
that the first?
You were the
Yeah,
first.
we're number one.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Lee. You're amazing to have on the stream.
thank you for having me.
I am Camille. I am your host and dungeon master. Today you saw me play a lot of Ray and a lot of Q. Got way more into the fields with Q than I thought I was going to. But it'd be like that sometimes. You can find me on Twitter at CamilleDoesDND. You can also find the channel at Open4 Adventure. We're on here on Twitch, or unless you're watching for YouTube, we stream Twitch live 6:30 Central Standard Time Mondays at Open4 Adventure. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube so we can hopefully start, monotonizing those whatever videos, because that'd be dope as hell. Check out our
Monetizing.
Patreon. Check out our merch store. We can't add anything cool anymore because they want to charge us money. Follow us on the Twitter. If you're not in our Discord, you're seriously missing out because it's a really good time. And obviously, please give us a follow if you can. Or follows are free, so follow us. I'm demanding that of you. If you can, if it's in your, if it's in your means, give us a subscription because we love to make more of this content and we love to hang out with y'all. And we actually have some very exciting things coming to the channel in the next few weeks, so please stay tuned. More streams, more guest players, more full-time players, more one-shots, maybe even a sponsor. So we're having a good time over here. If you want to come have a good time with us, just let me know and I'm happy to welcome you to the adventure. Before I go, we cannot forget to give our warm fuzzies out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our warm fuzzies are... One second, let me just really quick. Our warm fuzzies are Bell Chavez! And we cannot forget Chris Jaggish, aka Blue Hoodie.
Hoodie.
We love you!
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, the big Chungo Mungo, you did miss everything. It's fine. You can just check.
We're over.
It's done. Over for adventure. It's fine. If you would like to have your name, if you would like to have your name on the screen at the end of each session, you can become a Warm Fuzzies Patreon subscriber. So yeah, I'll stop hawking all our stuff. You guys have a great week. We'll see you next Monday. Okay.
Bye, y'all.
Uh-oh. Bye.